Hello! I mean, boo! Boo! I'm a ghost, because it's Spooktober. It's me, Spectral Queen. Hello, everybody. Hi! Hello, hello! I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're having a nice, frightening first of the month. Did anybody already do any fun spooky things? Ooh! What if I made, like, little spook versions of the redeem sounds, you know, go like egg. That's too long, but like egg. You know, as a scary little whisper. I think that could be fun. Hello, everybody. It's the first day of Spooktober, my favorite month. I love Halloween. I love spooky things. We're gonna play scary games all month, which means, why do you lose trekking when I do a... Lame! The other hand can do it. Why do you lose trekking when I... Well, whatever, I'm better at snapping my fingers with design anyway. What was I saying? Right, Silk Song is gonna be on hold until next month. A shame, but maybe they'll patch out all of Sinner's Road. So that would be good, you know, in the meantime they'll patch that out and then when we come back to it we don't have to do it. So really it's for the best, it's a good thing, it's healthy, you know? We're gonna be playing Alice Mad's Returns this month, and what other things do I have on the schedule this week? Subway Midnight, which I've heard good things about, and at least one other thing that I had on the schedule. Let me just look. What was it? Ah, yes, Severed. Severed. Oh my gosh, Severed is like a little hidden gem. If you guys know the Guacamelee guys studio, it's them. It's a really cool game. It's like a first-person dungeon crawler that was originally on the Nintendo Wii U and maybe on the 3DS. I don't know. I think it got a Switch re-release also, but like you fight by like swiping on the thing. So I like have my drawing tablet for that. It's spooky. It's very cool and mystical. Really cool art style. I hope people really like it because like I loved that game when I played it, and I'm very excited to share it with folks. So that's gonna be fun. I might play Clock Tower, the original SNES game, at some point if I have the time. Noelle and I are going to be playing Knights and Bikes, which will be really fun, like a little co-op game with some spooky themes here and there because you're fighting ghosts. Some other things. Oh my gosh! Oh, I just remembered. I haven't thought at all about my yearly Left 4 Dead 2 modded collab. Oh dang. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to see if I have like the time for that. Cause I'm running a pretty tight ship this month. Well, I'll have to look into it. I'm gonna hold on. There we go. I made a little memo for myself. Good. You could probably make a case for Hollow Knight and Silksong as being Halloween games if you want. I could Stray Cat Rock, but rather than play stuff that I could argue is spooky stuff, I'd rather just play definite spooky stuff, like things that I wanted to play anyway, because like everything that I've got this month is stuff that I want to play anyway. Like, I think aside from Bye Sweet Carol and Little Nightmares 3, I think it's like entirely stuff that I already wanted to stream, you know? Oh, well, one of them is actually a demo, a pre-release demo that I was offered for being such a cool streamer of a very nice little game, but that probably won't even fill a whole stream, so, But yeah, most of it is just stuff that I wanted to stream anyway. But like, it's spooky, so like this is just a perfect month for it, you know? Rather than being like, well, Hollow Knight's kind of creepy, so, you know? But you are right, I could make such a case. It's cool how Nintendo releases all of their games on PC for free. What a great company. I know, right? I'm so glad we live in this reality where they definitely do that and are very cool. So nice of them. It sure would reflect badly on their reputation if they weren't so cool. So that's this month. It's gonna be great. I'm excited. Oh, also, I'm aiming to do a little spooky VR chat hangout on stream. We haven't done those in a while because I got really angry with the my faulty tracking. So I didn't feel like it. And then I also was doing the Guild Wars thing, and that kind of was like the community thing. But now we're done with the Guild Wars thing for now. So let's do another VR chat hangout, you know? We'll go to like some ooky spooky maps. Maybe some like escape room type stuff. Who knows? I'll have to try to find some maps. But that's this month too, and that'll be fun. Now, today we're gonna play Alice Madness Returns, which is the sequel to American McGee's Alice, which is a game that I love so very dearly, and I've streamed as well. It is a deeply flawed experience because the controls are kind of wonky, and the enemies are kind of bullshit sometimes, and they give you a whole bunch of different weapons, but then there's like one weapon that's like good to use against basically everything. But oh, the atmosphere and the music and the voice acting and writing, and like it has such a deep understanding of the original story. Like unlike most, what if Alice in Wonderland was scary? Or just most Alice in Wonderland adaptations, really. It's like either what if it was scary in a bad way, or what if it was just like too tame and nice, and then you get the Disney animated movie. American McGee's Alice like understands the source material and builds on it as a sequel rather than just a different interpretation. And then this is a sequel to that sequel. And I remember liking it quite a bit. Not as much though, even though I think it's probably the more well-polished game, I just think it's less charming. It feels in some places a bit safer as well. In my memory, anyway, but I don't know. Well, we'll find out, I guess, when we play it, which we're gonna do now. But first, not now, actually, I was lying to you. I'm a little fucking liar. We're gonna do some redeems. Now, there was a Sippy redeem, but we had a little bit of an issue for a second with Touch Portal. When don't we? So the thing isn't up there, but I still know it's there. So I'm taking a Sippy. Cheers! And then we're gonna do a stretchy. I know. And another sippy. Thank you, Video Happy Show. Cheers. And then we've got our eggs. So, getting ready for that. Okay, if you have but one little point, you can already spend it on a little egg. We're gonna take our eggs and stack them on the left side of the screen. And how did it not break? How curious. The more eggs, the more curious it becomes. Curiouser and curiouser. That's my little ham-fisted Alice in Wonderland reference there. Beep. Wow, everybody, wow, it's every eggs. And the first egg of the day comes to us from Esteemed Jester. And then we've got Toasty TV, yay! This is my girlfriend. Akai 4. Lucina of Stardust. Arterial Red. Dizzy Poke. Kira Cat. Lead Artemis. Video Happy Show. And Mary Markov. Thank you all ever so much for the eggs. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Also, as I was doing the eggs, I thought about something else I wanted to say. Something pertaining to the stream or something? Well, no, I don't remember. Oh well. Now I'm going to launch the game. The game isn't particularly optimized for modern computers, so bear with me. Should be fine though, but we'll see. Should be fine. Ba-da-ba-ba-dum bum, ba-da-ba-da-bum bum, ba-da-ba-ba-dum bum, ba-da-ba-ba-dum bum. Okay, so far so good. And there we go. There's the game for y'all. You should also be able to hear it. Please let me know if you don't. I love the menu theme of this game. It's so good. It's so good. Tsavorix. Fuck. Okay. So all tabbing out of the game is not good. Tsavorix, thank you for your egg. And Fake the Funk, thank you as well. I'm gonna try something. What happens if I press this button? Nope, that didn't work. I'm gonna try to make it borderless full screen for a second. I'm ready to be surprised and scared. Good, because you will be in a bit. This one. I have like a little program called DXWND, DXWND, which lets you put anything into window mode. And so let's try to use that. Maybe this is too much effort. Maybe I'm trying too much right now. I might. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Let's not try to do this stuff if it means it might potentially fucking up something else, you know? So let's do a new save. Never exists. Whatever. Huh? Well, that's weird. Not exactly what I... Okay. See, that's what I was talking about. This game is not very optimized for computers these days. Even though those hair physics still look incredible. Good night, Fira. Hi. Boo.
Egg.
Thank you for your egg. And Zero Elec, thank you for your egg as well. It's the game that altered my middle school brain chemistry. Hell yeah. Honestly, kind of same. I mean, I think probably just the original game when I would watch my sister play it altered my brain chemistry. Yeah, that checks out. Thank you for the egg, Zero. Like, I am Spooky Queen. I'm Spectral Queen, more specifically. God, I wish I had like a nice outline and stuff like or Gauntlet Queen does, but nope. Someone hasn't put in the effort for that. Don't need to change anything here. This is all good, I think. Is everything nice and audible for you guys? Not too loud, not too quiet, you know? Oh, for sure, I still really love its aesthetics, even though I can barely remember the story. Well, then this'll be... You'll get to find out. Sounds good, but I'm on speakers. Sounds good. Alright, well, I got 2 sounds goods. Oh, that's it! I totally forgot to thank some subscribers. Toasted TV, hi honey. Shabwanky, thank you for subscribing. And Arterial Red, can't stop, won't stop, don't stop, moving on top. I don't know the lyrics, but close enough. Absolutely, it's same. And thank you so much for subscribing. All right, there we go. Honestly, you get to the part where Alice is almost attacked by a giant dog and you go, Yeah, this was made for Josephine. In the original book. The dog isn't giant, she's just really small, but I understand where you're coming from. It's a part where I'm glad that most adaptations don't include that. You know? Because it also doesn't add anything. Like, it is by far, I would say, personally, as a scholar on the subject, as someone who owns 4 Alice in Wonderland books, one of which is annotated, and one of which it is part of Lewis Carroll's entire body of works, I would say that the puppy scene is by far the least important moment in all of both of the Alice in Wonderland books. It's literally, she's small, because she got shrunk, because she's a mushroom, and finds a puppy, and she's like, wow, that puppy's kind of scary when you're this small. And then she like throws a stick and the puppy goes to get it, and then she runs away. And that's it. Puppy doesn't come back, doesn't mean anything, like, it's, it's so funny to me. Ooh, I'm very excited to see you play this game as a fan of the source material. I'm a big fan of the source material. I've done a stream where I read the books. But yes, I love Alice in Wonderland. That's why my second name is Alice. Well, partially. I also just think Alice is a beautiful name. But yeah, my name is Josephine Alice Gauntlet Queen, and it's partially because I love Alice in Wonderland so much. Now, let us first, before we start, read 6 pages of backstory explaining the first game. Just kidding, I'm not gonna do that. I think the game kind of gives a little bit of a rundown of the previous game, but I'll just say this. It's a sequel, so American McGee's Alice is a sequel to Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Alice Through the Looking Glass. That's the full name, by the way. It's Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. It's not Alice in Wonderland. It's Alice's Adventures in. Anyway, it's not important. So Alice Little, she's just like a funny little girl from an upper class family, and she's got like this little fantasy world in her head, and it's nice. Then, well, actually, it's a fucking mess, and everything kind of sucks. But you know, it's still better than being bored as out of her fucking mind in the normal world. And then that happens, and then in American McGee's Alice, her house burns down, and she is the only one to survive. So as a little girl, she sees her home burns down. Her mother, her father, and her sister all die in the fire, and she suffers horrible survivor's guilt. She is administered to admitted to a mental hospital, an asylum, because mental hospitals weren't very good yet, and mistreated horribly. And that's the thing that I like about it. Like there's a lot of like depictions of mental hospitals as these bad and horrible places, where the people inside it are completely fucked up and stuff, and a lot of them are problematic, but the thing I like about American McGee's Alice is that it's realistic. That's just what those places were like back then in Alice's time. And so the fact that she gets super fucked up is not even necessarily because her house burned down and her family died. It's because the hospital just treated her like absolute fucking garbage. And that's why Wonderland breaks. So in the game, she goes back to Wonderland. She's in like a coma, or she's comatose, and she goes to Wonderland, and then she has to fix it, basically dealing with her mental turmoil by fixing Wonderland. It's really good. It's very, very, very good. So she goes through it, and she meets some friends, she meets some enemies. The Duchess tries to fucking eat her. The Mad Hatter is also tries to get her on his side, but it doesn't work. And then he gets killed and stuff. Most people get killed. She just kind of kills most people because it's a hyper-violent game. And then she fights the queen. I think they call her the Red Queen. but she's also like the Queen of Hearts. That's like a thing that most adaptations do, is they put the Red Queen and the Queen of Hearts, they make them one character, which I think is a bit of a shame, but I guess, like, I don't mind it as much as like a lot of the other changes, like making Alice like a little goody two-shoes. Because, like, what else are you gonna... Then you just have, like, your two queens, I guess, sure, you know? Anyway, they combine them, and then she kills the Red Queen, who's, like, also a representation of herself, and it's whole thing, you know? And then she wakes up from her coma, and is let go from... And is let go from the mental hospital. Yay! And then that's the end. Or is it? Because she still seems like a little bit messed up, but for sure it's fine. And then we got a sequel, so maybe it wasn't fine, you know? Two queens! Actually, 3 queens! Because you have the Queen of Hearts, then you have the Red Queen, and the White Queen. Because in, Alice's Adventures in Wonderlands has a predominantly playing card theme, you know? With the Queen of Hearts, and of course, the card soldiers and stuff, you know. And then Through the Looking Glass has a chess theme. So Alice is making her way across a giant chessboard land, and is told by the Red and White Queens that if she can make it, she's a pawn, she counts as a pawn, if she can make it all the way to the other end, she too gets to become a queen. And then she does, and she finds out, like, this sucks and is lame as fuck. And then she wakes up. I fucking love Alice in Wonderland. It's just so good. It's so spiteful. There's so much spite in the books. It's great. I love it. It's so good. 4 queens. Yes. You know, I adore your VTuber model. Thank you. I made it. I made all my VTuber models. I have a bunch of them. I wonder if this had any bearing on Deltarune Chapter 1. Perchance. Probably. I mean, I think any story where you go into, like, another world like that is Alice in Wonderland-like, you know? Like, is Alice in Wonderland an isekai? I think it's much more important to ask, is every isekai just based on Alice in Wonderland? You know? Like Alice in Wonderland isn't an isekai because it's the mother of all isekai. It's something else, you know? It's whatever came before the isekai, and the reason why the isekai is here, but, like, it's not an isekai itself. It's something greater. You know what I mean? I just love a dark fairy tale with an underlying deeper meaning, especially when women. I agree. There's that scene where Susie goes to court and Chris gets so big they can't prosecute her. I love that moment where they're in the courtroom and then Alice just kind of sits there and gradually gets bigger because no one around her gives a shit. And she even herself is just like, okay. Like, there's a really good comic adaptation. I want to say it's Dark Horse Comics. Maybe it's Dynamite, though, but I want to say it was Dark Horse, but I don't know. It's really good, and I've talked about it plenty of time, because I talk about Alice in Wonderland, where it's a beautiful fucking comic book illustration, really good style, really fits the original books and stuff. And seeing all of the little animals and stuff just sitting around on, like, the benches, just, like, not care, just, like, kind of annoyed, but not really realizing that it's what's going on during that scene is so funny. It's so good. It's so good. Anyway, there was an egg. Give me just a moment. Just some trans girl. Thank you very much for finishing the first egg stack. Thank you. Da-da-da. Kind of rude of her to be. No, really, that's just what they're like. Like, when she actually gets up and, like, destroys the whole thing, everybody's just like, excuse me, rude. It's so funny. It's so good. Anyway, okay, so I gave the backstory to this game. Now let's play it. No, do not invert my vertical look. I will kill you. I'm not an airplane. Oh, also this game has trauma and death and all kinds of psychological themes and killing and gore and scary themes and like insanity and shit like that. So if you're not prepared for any of that, then don't. I'll put up a little disclaimer after the intro cutscene.
Come now, Alice. It's only a dream.
It's not a dream, it's a memory. And it makes me sick.
Now, focus. Wait. You're floating again. Weightless. A cipher. Relax.
I'm in hell.
Forget it. Abandon that memory. It's unproductive. Go to Wonderland.
I can't. I'm trapped. In my past.
Sergeant, this girl's badly burned. Call for a doctor.
She'll be all right.
No, Alice. Discard that delusion. Forget it. Go to Wonderland.
I'd rather not, Doctor. My Wonderland's shattered. It's dead to me.
Your preference doesn't signify, girl. Now, Alice, where are you?
I'm sailing with a friend.
Yay.
It's different somehow. Things have changed.
Change is good. It's the first link in the chain of forgetting.
What's happening? Are you mad?
I'm not mad.
Abbott,
That's not right. What's he doing?
is something wrong?
Something wrong?
No, not that.
Don't
The style's so
struggle,
fun.
Alice. Let the new Wonderland emerge.
Pollution. Corruption. It's killing me. Wonderland is destroyed. My mind is in ruins.
Forget it, Alice. Block that dream. Wake at the sound.
She seems fine.
There, Alice. Better now, aren't we?
My head's exploded and there's a steam hammer in my chest.
Yes, well, the cost of forgetting is high.
My memories make me vomit. What can I...
Remember other things.
I want to forget. Who would choose to be alone, imprisoned by their broken memories?
I'll set you free, Alice. Memory is a curse more often than a blessing.
So you've said many times, and
And I will say again, the past must be paid for. Now, before our next session, collect those pills from our high street chemist.
very well, Doctor.
So I guess she's not okay and is still needing some help.
It's my turn to forget, Alice.
Now, Charlie. Your pa was hung for killing your ma who beat you. Let's forget that, shall we? The past is dead, Charlie.
This guy seems like he knows what he's doing. I'm sure this guy, who doesn't work at a mental hospital during this age,
Ollie pinched me.
definitely knows what he's doing better than the mental hospital. But it's still like this day and age, you know what I mean?
What's wrong there?
Can't find the door.
Pippadoo. I know this guy's a very good therapist, to be honest. He seems fine. Probably, again, it's a guy of the times. I think he's winging it. Yeah, probably. Anyway, yes, I have a link to the Flickr page if you want. That would be useful. I can get it myself from Does a Dog Die? I think I'll just be like, warning, this game is all kinds of fucked up. Look at the look at the page in the linked comment. You know, that should be fine. Seems like more of a hypnotist than a therapist. Yes, right? That's what I was thinking. Okay, does the dog die? Alice Madness returns. 19th century. I mean, for the 19th century, it's pretty good. At least it's not immediately going for the lobotomy option. That's what I'm saying, right? Could be worse. All right, let's see. We're gonna add a little text. We're going to copy and paste this one. Warning! Wait, hold on, let me make it visible. Warning! This game is contains tons of themes. Huh. Well, wait, if I go to the page... If I go to the Does the Dog Die page, it doesn't actually have anyone answering anything, I think, which doesn't help. Oh! Hi, Vox! Hey, why didn't I hear a cool sound for that? Damn, lame. But hi, Vox, and all your viewers, hello! Thanks so much for rating, welcome! Hi, I'm currently Spectral Queen for Spooktober, but always Josephine. I'm a variety streamer and a variety artist with a variety of models that make a variety of art skills. And I'm playing Alice Madness Returns, which is a sequel to a game I love. And I like this one too. It's just been a little longer since I played it, so I don't have as fresh a memory of it. But I'm playing it for Spooktober. Hi, what did you do, Vox? Did you make some fucking awesome kick-ass 3D models as usual? I just realized that most of our redeems are still turned off. Oh no! Are there any mods in chat who could remedy this? Otherwise, I'll do it myself in a moment. You did work on models. Nice! You're always so good at that. Everybody should go check out your models if they want to see some fucking really, really good low-poly models. And Appleman6, thank you very much for the egg, which starts the second egg stack. Now we're just, I'm just kind of writing a little warning because this game is kind of messed up, you know? This game is all kinds of messed up. Mental health, death, scary shit, etc. Like, I don't know what specifically to say here, you know what I mean? So I think this is just what we're gonna do. I haven't seen this one, but I played the original. Well, I like the original very much. I like it better in overall just vibes, themes, music, atmosphere, you know? At least in my recollection. It's got a much more, like, a nail-biting, teeth-gnashing atmosphere, everything. All the music in it has, like, weird sounds in the background. There's this... Actually, I'm gonna let you guys listen to this one. Give me just a second. Open the folder, please. Murdering you. Hello. Okay. To go here. Man, what the hell's going on with my computer? I just doesn't want to let me open this folder. Okay, whatever. We're caught up on eggs. Yes, we are. Very good. Just gonna change this name real quick. I'll be done soon. There we go. All right. So let's get to the game. Again, this game has all kinds of freaky shit in it, so watch at your own peril, own discretion, etc. Seems that a good number of triggers are addressed on the page though, which is good. Oh, good. That's important at least. Oh, look, they've got like the physics. What video was I? Oh yeah, fucking Silent Hill F doesn't have this. It does have like cloth and stuff hanging, clothes hung out to dry and stuff like that, but it doesn't have physics at all. And like that's not that big a deal, right? It's not like this really like adds much to the gameplay, but don't you think that this game, which came out in like what 2016? No, earlier than that, I'm gonna say 2012 or something? 2012? The game that came out back then has it, but then like a big fucking AAA game and like the biggest horror franchise on the fucking planet doesn't have it. Don't you think that's like a little bit weird? Just a little bit strange, you know? I think so. First person mod. Not really. Damn, but I thought so.
Do you right? Still sick in the head?
I'm past a cure. Terminal condition.
Damn, that's unfortunate. Like again, it doesn't. It's a Mono Silent Hill game. It's bound to be bad, anyways.
Want some?
I suppose. I don't know. I just think it's a bit odd because it's not like putting in clothes physics is hard nowadays in games, you know? Like most engines just have that stuff built in. So it's just a little bit odd to me that they wouldn't.
10 years in the loony bin. No, ma, no relation. She's an orphan.
It's just a little.
Mr. Payne had
Oh.
no idea how humble a home could be. If not for my drawings and the photographs, this could pass for my room at the asylum.
I don't know. I'm just like, why didn't they though? I know it don't matter. It's just a bit strange to me. Because it's such an expected thing, I feel, in AAA games. Anyway, look, it's her room. Got a little book. There's the Jabberwocky on the drawing. We've got little horses and the cart guards. And the white rabbit. And the maze, of course. I wonder if that's accurate. Probably not. Well, maybe. So there's this part near the end of American McGee's Alice, the first game, where you're in like the hedge maze, you know, like the hedges at the Queen of Hearts castle, and you have all the cart guards. You know, like the moment in a book when they're painting the roses red because they got white roses and they're gonna get fucking beheaded if the Queen of Hearts finds out. And you're in this maze for quite a while because it is a maze. And I wonder if this map is accurate, but I doubt it. But wouldn't it be neat if it was, you know? Is Silent Hill F good? I haven't played it, but let me think about the gameplay that I saw. I don't know. I couldn't really tell you, honestly. Visually it looks good. But you do got a cool, you got a cool dodge mechanic, which is quite funny, because of course you just, well, I say of course, not really of course, but you still swing your weapon very laboriously, you know, as you should in a Silent Hill game. Combat should never be easy and necessarily fun. It should always be kind of a slog. By design, you should feel like you are outmatched during combat. But then you have this sick fucking backstab. And there's almost a little motion blur effect on it. It looks a little bit silly to me. Vox, thank you so much for your egg. Oh, god damn it. Okay, hold on. What is going on? My little Windows Explorer thing is kind of fucking up. Hold on. I have to close it and hope that it doesn't break everything. Or anything, really. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Help. I lost you guys. There you are. Okay, we're back. Hi. Okay, I found you guys, but now I don't have the game. My taskbar disappeared? Huh. This is a good spooky scare. It seems to stem from the viewpoint that Silent Hill is a purgatory fog dimension that exists to punish you. And if it does, that means it's bad. As opposed to like, well, I mean, that's kind of like, at this point, just the established thing that Silent Hill is. It's some sort of like pseudo-dimension that manifests itself within the real world. The actual location of Silent Hill, the actual town, has kind of become secondary to that, you know? Oh dear, I stepped away from coffee as you lost the taskbar. I lost the taskbar! I can't open stuff anymore. This is kind of badsies. This is kind of badsies, Chad. I've only played Silent Hill 1. I've played not all of Silent Hill 2. But I've seen a lot more of Silent Hill. I know 3 is the best one. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was getting GameFAQs writer President Evil to convince everyone that Silent Hill is a purgatory fog dimension. I do think it's a shame. I think it's more fun to have it like be stuck to that one location. Like, if you're gonna have like more Silent Hill games, just, you can call them Silent Hill, I guess, but like, just don't have them be about Silent Hill. Don't call anything inside the game Silent Hill, you know what I mean? But you know, that's just me. I played Signalis, so I've played a bit of Silent Hill 2 by proxy. I've also played Signalis, fucking fantastic game, obviously. Having it be stuck in the location is interesting. I'm not saying you have to have it be like have every Silent Hill game be about Silent Hill, the location, but like you can have it be about other locations. You probably should for more variety, but like just don't call the thing, the phenomenon, Silent Hill, you know, or at least like explain it in that like we don't know what the phenomenon is. But if it was first recorded in the town of Silent Hill, thus it has come to be called the Silent Hill phenomenon or something, you know? Silent Hill is so much more interesting as someone's intrusive thoughts and nightmares manifesting in the real world and affecting the people around them. Well, I feel like that's what it is, but like those things happening is facilitated by whatever the phenomenon is, you know? The phenomenon grabs onto people's psyche and turns them twisted, like Wonderland in these games. Can I get my taskbar back? Like, come on. This is annoying. Can't even get the game back. What's going on? Is it because of... Hold on, it might be because of Alice Man's returns. Hold on, let's end that task. Oh, that did nothing. Crap. Fuck. I don't really know what to do about this. Huh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to restart my computer, cause I have no idea what to do at this point. Maybe I close some things. Ooh. Okay, you guys disappeared for a second. The U-bots are gonna go for just a moment. If you have a task manager open, you can go into File, run new task, and type Explore. Okay. I mean, Explorer is like still going is the problem. It's still there. But let's run a new task. Didn't seem to work. Maybe if I do Windows Explorer. Windows cannot find Windows. Make sure you type the name correctly and then try again. Cool. Oh, it's back! Okay. Okay. Okay, we're good. Ah, phew. Okay, we're good. We're fine. We're fine. Things are okay again. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, as I was saying, Vox, thank you so much for your egg. And Juelo PNG, thank you as well. There we go. Did you have a recent Windows update? No, not really. It was just that Windows Explorer fucking broke for no reason. Oh well. Anyway, we're good now. So let's get back to it. Why are you there? That's not right. Okay, hold on. Let's launch the game first then. Nobody throw anything right now, or it's not actually gonna get thrown and you're wasting your little points. Whew. Oh, this suffering I undergo for stream. But it's all worth it because I have a good time. Can I skip this? There we go. I wonder if we'll have to watch the opening again. Also now I can open tits so that you guys may throw stuff at me again. Okay, there we go. Good. All right, here we go.
Can't find the door.
Alright, let's go.
Doctor's time.
I deserve my bitter tears. Want some?
So let's go look at her room again.
10 years in the loony bin.
Mr. Payne had no idea how humble.
Blah 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 blah.
If not for my drawings and the photographs.
What's the
Pass
thing
my
up
room at the
there?
asylum.
I think that's the Red Queen. In the last game, she was like a big monster thing, with a bunch of people's heads inside each other. They kept opening the mouth, and a different one would come out and stuff. We actually saw it a little bit during the opening. And then we have the maze. We have Tweedledee and Tweedledum, the Mad Hatter, who looks downright pleasant here. All the mushrooms, more chess pieces. Alice is a wonderful family. I really like this style.
Egg.
It's such a nice style. Including her sisters there, the one who talks to her about something. I don't know, it was really boring and then Alice fell asleep because of how boring it was. Or went to Wonderland, for real. It's, it's depending on how you want to interpret it. Thondria20, thank you for your egg. Beep. Meta looks like a Diary of a Wimpy Kid drawing to me for a moment. I have never engaged with anything from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Ever. Aside from the two little fucking reaction gifs of the kid, where he's like... And when he gets punched in the rib and then his ribs break. And you guys know that one with the x-ray? But also, yeah, I can totally see what you mean. That does look like a Diary of a Wimpy Kid drawing. This photograph of my family was delivered here by post. No message, no return address. I'm grateful for this memento, but I wish you could thank the sender. I've only read the first book, but I think I want to interpret Wonderland as a real world that exists within her mind. But I'm plural, so I'm biased. Well, the great thing, Kirakat, is that the book doesn't specify whether it's a dream or not. In fact, it specifically asks the question, what do you think? Do you think it was real? So you're allowed to interpret it as such. I think just because I like American McGee's Alice so much, I subscribe more to the idea that it's all in her mind. But It's valid either way.
Doctor's pet. Too good for the asylum. Mad as a hatter without the charm. Killed her family. Who'd want her?
Y'all shut the fuck up. Why are these little baby kids so mean? And also, why do they sound like they're not being voiced by little children? Why didn't they get any little children to voice act in this really morbid little video game?
Another day, a different dream, perhaps.
Ah, here we are, good old London.
Which particular memory do you have? You know the one. She props up the corner of Butcher's Alley. I know she is.
Hello.
How about Paganini?
She gave me
I don't know those. I'm an orphan and I'm not okay.
She ever work? Where's her black? Too good for company? She don't get close. Hates being touched. Who likes it then? Never slapped, spanked, or like.
I hate these children, so mean. Wait, hold on, can I block this child? Or do I just get pushed? Damn, strong child. Wait, what? Look at her hair! Oh, that was odd. Look at her hair. That's fun. It doesn't have one walking normally. I guess because Alice isn't actually like moving normally, that the position of her hair gets messed up because of that.
The Sandman's coming in his train of cars, with moonbeam windows and with wheels of stars. So hush, you little ones, and have no fear. The man in the moon, he is the engineer.
Oh, well that sounds nice. Playing as a London teenager and not carrying a knife. Immersion room. You don't know. Hey, she carried a knife all the time in the first game, and also is depicted as having a knife in this game, unlike all the others. So you don't know, Melkor. She might have a knife hidden somewhere underneath her apron or something. Meow meow. Hello. Where'd she go? Where'd the meow meow go? Meow meow. Hi.
Puss? Puss, 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 puss. Don't be afraid.
Oh wait, fun little nod here. It's the dodo. You know, from the story. Y'all know. The dodo from the foot race. Another part that is often ignored by many adaptations. Oh.
I'll teach him. Beat him good.
Hey, Cab. She better, if she doesn't have a knife, I'm getting a refund for your game. My game that I've already beaten and played
Where is that cat
years and
gone?
years and years ago. All living things die eventually. Still, a creature's remains are always poignant. That's true. And skulls are like cool.
like a real dog. No changing nappies. Better than being a dog's body for orphan. You can make someone happy. Save the world.
Excuse me,
10 minutes
sir.
at a time.
You look like a discerning gent.
Kitty, hello.
Seems following furry creatures into dark holes has become a habit. I hope it's not a vice.
Wait, so Kirkhead, if you are getting a refund for my game, do you get the money or do you like do you get it, like are you getting the refund for me? Are you stealing? Oh! That's the Jabberwocky's head. Or the Jabberwock's, rather. My bad. The Jabberwocky is the poem, the Jabberwock is the creature. Important to note that in the first game, the Jabberwock represented her Survivor's Guild.
Stars and garters. Alice Little. Slumming again, are we?
Nurse Witless. What luck. Twice in as many months.
Out on your own? You look frazzled, dearie.
It's
Not doing
Jabberwocky's
well?
monster.
Not really.
Come along home then and look at my pigeons. Pretty birds, like you.
I don't think so. Our last visit cost me several pounds and got me nowhere.
I might recall where your mangy rabbit got to.
This old lady's a bitch.
Still a mess. No surprise.
I get the money. It's like a roundabout way of stealing money from you. You'd fit right into this game.
Rutledge Asylum wasted everyone's time. Dr. Bumby won't do better. Still hauling out her questions. The fire, her memory. I deserve consideration, don't I? Who found her new clothes? Who got her a place at Bumby's? Where'd she be without me? On the streets, selling her backside. Likes my pigeons, though. She's doled out the odd pound or two. But what I know is worth more than that. Kept her secret, haven't I? Heard her say, all died on my account, I couldn't save you. I've told her my silence is for sale. Keep. I'm a good sort, really. Not like her nanny, that uppity whore. Or that lawyer fellow Radcliffe took a stupid rabbit. Need money. Warned her I'd tell the coppers if she didn't make a donation to my upkeep. She yells and goes off her head. Does she can't remember her name, what I heard.
How dare you? Let's rip off her nose. Game is giving me Bioshock vibes from the voices. Huh. I can see it. I can see it. We'll wait with continuing until the ads are gone. I guess I should also wait for responding to chats in that case, because you won't be able to even be able to hear me unless, of course, you're using Firefox or some other means of bypassing the dastardly ads. I thought her nose was her eye escaping from her head. Oh, like with the rabbit, the white rabbit during the intro cutscene. I like very much how exaggerated the character designs here are. It also makes Alice stand out quite a bit, although given the size of her eyes, she's pretty exaggerated as well. But she's still like exaggerated in that like safe, pretty way, you know what I mean? Not a bad thing at all, of course, but in this case, but just kind of funny to like have all the other character designs, all the people walking around be so much more exaggerated. Oh, Just Some Trans Girl, la la, thank you very much for subscribing. Why did we still not get a sound for that? What is going on? Very strange. I didn't, hold on. We definitely should, hold on. If I do an egg redeem now. Or if I do... The eggs definitely work, so why didn't that? Why didn't the subscription work? And why is there a cat walking around without a head? Curiouser and curiouser. Let's see, what about this? Oh, rewards template unavailable. Oh, we still don't have all the rewards back, of course. I should get on that. Sorry about all the interruptions, everyone. But I'm sure you can agree that enabling all the redeems is pretty important. Yep. Go, that one. Oops. Oh, we need the Woe Horrors redeem. That one's really important this month. That's perhaps the most important one we've got this month. Although Squid's also up there. God, why do I have so many of these things? If only there was a way to automate it. Well, I think there is actually, but it would be kind of a pain in the ass. Ah, okay, well that sound effect works. Ba-dum. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. Metal Sonic. Absolutely. Thank you. Let's put him right here on the X-Check. Okay. I still don't know why we didn't get the thing for the subscription. So sorry, Just Trans Girl, that you didn't get a little fanfare, but thank you all the same. And also welcome back from the break, everyone. Oh wait, hold on, I didn't. There's something to interact with here. A coop is really just a cage, but the birds don't seem to mind. Ooh. That is a very nice shot of London. Well, I mean, it's a little smog and whatnot, but it looks cool, you know? Remember when games were doing that? They were always like, and then when you get here, you have to hold the button to look at the thing, because we want to make sure you see the thing. You know what I mean? Odd choice that was when you just like have control of the camera.
Tell me to send me back to the asylum.
I won't say no. I've a thirst you could photograph.
Need a drink. More mouse needs water.
Oh no! But we killed the Jabberwock in the first game. Oh, goodbye.
Pretty birds, like you.
And now we have the iconic outfit once again. Blue, correct. I actually think some early versions depicted her with a yellow dress instead, which is kind of interesting.
Very upsetting journey, but I'm rid of Pris, or whatever she's become. At least the place I've landed is somewhat familiar.
God, it is like Bioshock Infinite. But this was first,
About
so...
time too, Alice.
Blasted cat. Don't try to bully me.
Maybe not this
I'm
game.
very much
I'm
on
not
edge.
sure. But the first game.
Perfect. When you're not on edge, you're taking up too much space.
You're no help at all.
But you know I can be.
I'll frighten myself when necessary, thanks very much. I was hoping to escape from all that.
Abandon that hope. A new
I
law
love
reigns
the
in
Cheshire
this
Cat's
wonderland,
design.
Alice. It's very rough justice all round. We're at risk here. You be on your guard.
Yay. Now, movement in this game is a little bit strange, because unlike most like 3D platforming characters and stuff, Alice like has like a turning radius. If you can kind of tell, like I can't just like turn on a... Well, I can if I'm standing still, I guess. But if I'm moving a little bit, I can't just turn around that easily, you know, you see what I mean? It's like there's like a magnet. You know when you try to like push two magnets together, but it's the same polarity, so they don't want to go together? Or it's opposite polarity, whichever one it is. That's what it feels like. You're like pushing, and you're like, but I'm doing it. It's why this feels so weird, right? That like this little object is resisting. That's what it feels like. This is like if Bioshock Infinite wasn't racist. Well, to be fair, we're only at the start of the game. Who knows what else the game can throw at us? Personally, I don't remember. We might get something bad. Probably not, though. And I still need to play Infinite? You don't. I mean, you can. But gameplay-wise, it's pretty fun. You can have a build that's just entirely melee, which I did. On my stream, I did melee everything, and I think there were only two things in one moment where there were 2 things that I had to shoot at, could not melee. Everything else I was able to melee all the time, which is pretty fun. And it's got like some cool set pieces and stuff, but story-wise, it's pretty fucking horseshit. Infinite was probably doing racist stuff by this timestamp, honestly. Oh yeah, 100%. Definitely. Hi. You were like the Mock Turtle, but only a little bit. You were basically just like Mock Turtle without the turtle. The Mock Turtle, of course, being a character from the first book who tells Alice about... was it oyster soup? The carpenter and the walrus, I think, is the story that the Mock Turtle tells. Not 100% sure, though.
For that frog, Alice, I swear, you jump so well.
So well. Press R to jump. What is that thing? It's a little snail. It's a wondrous little snail creature right there. And I can't get a good look at it. Oh, Numberers! Thank you so much for rating you and your viewers. Hello, welcome! Now, why are we not getting all the redeems and stuff? Is it because... Huh. I think that is because Touch Portal was acting up at the beginning of the stream. Very annoying. I might restart the stream during the break. That would probably help. Yes, I think I'll do that. And then I'll have to stitch the VODs together, which is a bit inconvenient. But is this a tongue? Or a mushroom? Or a slug? Oh, it's a slug. Look, it's got eyes. Oh, it's blinking even. Okay. Oh, wait, it's like one of those marbles, you know, that has like a little swirl in it, but it's a slug? That's fun. We call him Mr. Tortoise because he taught us. That's fun. That's very cute. Wow. Dude, what if you went to your subconscious and you just saw a big statue of yourself crying? What would you do? Hello, child?
If you leap from that table again, Alice, I'll expire. You're 2 times too reckless, my girl.
Amanita muscaria, Alice, is merely a stinky toadstool. A spongy consistency, but poisonous.
Can't use these things yet. Wouldn't even notice the crying me statue with the shit I got going on, honestly. Damn, I hope you get help soon. I hope you go to an 18th century... No, I don't hope that, actually. I hope you if you're gonna go to a mental hospital, make sure it's like a modern one. Don't go back to the 19th century, 18th century. If you were considering that, you know, just better if you don't. Wait, has no one ever told Zoe why there's always a slug farm attached to the Marbles factory? Oh dear. Well, I didn't... My parents told me that that they worked at the factory.
I've been down this road before. Good things in small packages?
Though lacking a bathing costume, a plunge in that pool is in order.
My God, I'm shrinking in this potion. Shall I disappear?
But the upside is that while smaller, you can see things that are nearly invisible to your bigger self.
Ah, I get it. Right. Forests for the trees. Just the other way round. Short-sighted is more than a matter of perspective.
But ah, what a cute, relaxing October 1st. I hope there's no cute ghosts around to scare me. Oh no, that would be boo!
Look how small she's become. All curled up. She's barely there. A vixen in her hidey-ho.
We've got the Duchess and the basket of the Duchess. My phone rang exactly as you said boo. That's my powers, you know, my ghost powers. I used my ghost powers. I did it with my powers of ghost. Oh, the child. Hello. You look kind of messed up. Who the fuck are you? I actually don't remember you. Like I said, it's been a couple of years since I played this game. The couple of years being since its release, really. There was a period of time where you could not play the game on modern hardware. So during that period of time, even if I wanted to play it, I simply could not. As I did not have a console on which to play it either, nor a computer that could emulate the consoles that I could have played it on, which I think is only the PlayStation 4, 3. Big snail. So wait, did she drink it and that's why she can shrink? Or was it because she stood in it? I guess it's because she stood in it, but she does hiccup when she does it. I know the potion says drink me, so you would assume she drank it, but it didn't look like she drank it. So maybe she didn't, I don't know. Yeah, the skull and the bow is so nice. And the boots are really good. Very, very nice. Knife on little dude. Go that way. Go that way to knife a little dude. Oh. Wait, no, but I think there was more. Damn, wait, can I go back? Nope. Oh well. Whee! So one thing that definitely sets this game apart from its predecessor in my memory is that the first game is I guess I would call it more cohesive, perhaps. This game has a lot of separate features that don't necessarily blend very well. Like, you go small, and then when you're small you can't jump or attack. You can look at stuff on the wall and go in those flowers and go through little tunnels, but then you just kind of like walk through the tunnel. And it's like, whatever. It's a cute little feature, but like I don't feel like it adds that much, you know? And the first game, I don't recall having stuff like that. I think it maybe had some sliding a couple times, and like the ice level, I seem to recall maybe some sliding. But most of the time, it was just kind of very concise platforming and combat. And this game feels like it tries to do more, it wants to do more, and it doesn't. It all feels separate, you know? The getting small feels separate from everything else, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's not a Minish Cap level of integration, definitely not. Probably just implied drinking so you don't have to sit through a sippy cutscene. Yeah, that makes sense. Although they do very explicitly say that you have to like take a plunge in it and stuff. So maybe she just hiccups anyway, for no reason, just because it's kind of funny when she does. I think she cupped her hands under the waterfall part and drank. I thought she cupped it and then maybe she cupped it and then drank and then also just like got under it. I don't know. It's not super important. Because if so, like, that bothers me because it implies her clothes are a part of her skin. Oh, okay, well, it's fucking Wonderland. It's literally a nonsense fantasy world. I don't think you need to think about it that specifically, you know? Because otherwise, isn't there also the whole stuff about like mass preservation or whatever, you know? Like that's fucking whatever. The fact that their clothes shrink with her, that doesn't matter at all. It's literally a fantasy world. So boss, what's up with the teeth? I don't know. I mean, I know it. It's a collectible. It's like a currency basically. And look, it's a dead Jabberwock. But I don't know why it's teeth. Maybe we'll find out.
The Vorpal blade is swift and keen and always ready for service.
I've not come back here looking for a fight.
Really? That's a pity. One's certainly looking for you.
You have just obtained the Vorpal Blade. It goes snicker-snack and leaves them dead. A scene in a previous poem. The Vorpal Blade inflicts the swiftest The Vorpal Blade inflicts the swiftest damage to a single target at close range. Oh, goodbye, Jabberwock. I kind of wanted to examine your body some more, but okay, bye. Goodbye. Ooh. Okay. What? Yep. That's a massive knife. Yeah, it's a Vorpal Blade. Of course, the Vorpal Blade being from the poem, as we all know. The Vorpal Blade is super interesting to me, not only because I...
It's a permanent choice, but flight often just means putting off the fight to another day. Choose your battles wisely, Alice.
I love the Jabberwocky poem. I know it by heart. I shall certainly recite it soon. The Vorpal Blade being a weapon mentioned in it, but it's very unclear whether or not Vorpal Blade is a title or Vorpal is some sort of adjective, because the poem is full of nonsense words, which Lewis Carroll loved to do, loved to make up all kinds of nonsense words, you know? Making poems with all these words that conveyed a type of feeling and potential meaning rather than actual concrete definitions. And I always interpreted the Vorpal to be an adjective, like long or broad. But since then, the Vorpal Blade has just sort of become an established thing. In these games, Vorpal Blade is specifically this kitchen knife she uses. And in Dungeons and Dragons, for example, the Vorpal Blade exists as a magic sword that has a chance when you roll a crit, it immediately beheads the thing you're attacking. You know? I heard something about a long broad. I'm right here. I just last night listened to a video on Star Fox Adventures, and that cutscene is the exact opposite of why couldn't I bring my blaster? Oh, that she doesn't want to fight, but then she's told to. Yeah, you're right. There's a Vorpal dagger too. Yeah, Vorpal becomes the adjective of beheads thing, which is interesting. I don't like it. I'll say that. I am neither against nor for it, I guess. It is simply a thing that happened, but it is interesting simply because the journey of a word is interesting to me, you know? In general English, the word Vorpal has been accepted as an adjective meaning good at decapitation. Actually made it to dictionaries. Yes, exactly. Vorpal is my favorite color. It could be a color for all we know. Maybe the protagonist of the poem was carrying out a purple sword, you know? Or like, not purple, obviously, because if it was purple, you could just call it purple, but something between, like, between purple and green, perhaps? You know?
A flower's purpose is simple and immutable. Human purpose is fickle, because it is a slave to memory. Memories must be strictly managed, Alice. Unproductive ones must be eliminated.
Man, you're a fucking creep. Vorpal sounds like purple, so it makes me think of an enchanted purple blade. Ooh, that is fun. I can see it. Pretty sure greeny purple is octarine. Oh, of course. But it's different. It's a different greeny purple than that. It's more of a purpley green, really. While jumping, press and hold spacebar to initiate Alice's float. To further, I'm not using my keyboard though. To further extend float, press and hold spacebar again while jumping. 'Twas brillig, and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the borogoves, and the momrets outgrabe. Beware the jabberwock, my girl, the jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the jub-jub bird, and shun the frumious bandersnatch. She took her vorpal sword in hand, long time the manxome foe she sought. So rested she by the tumtum tree, and stood a while in thought. And as she stood in uffish thought, the jabberwock with eyes of flame came whiffling through the tulgey wood, and burbled as it came. 1, 2, 1, 2, and through, the vorpal blade went snicker-snack. She left it dead, and with its head, she went galumping back. And hast thou slain the jabberwock? Come to my arms, my beamish girl. Oh, frabjous day, calloo calais, she chortled in her jurl. 'Twas brillig, and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the borogoves, and the momrets outgrabe. That's the Jabberwocky, which I know by heart because, again, I love it. And also, when I started voice training, I was recommended to find some sort of phrase or sentence that I could use to center my voice. And since I already knew the entire poem by heart, easy choice.
Ah, it's you again, Alice. You may approach. Why would I do that? You want to eat me?
That's in the last game.
You taught me manners.
In the last game.
I've lost my taste for mad women. Strictly a porcine diet for me.
Also, Meltonov, thank you very much for subscribing. Sorry there wasn't a little pop-up, but I have seen it. Thank you very much. The madness has returned, and right on time for Halloween.
But take care for the pests that block your way. Pepper them up if they do. They need spice, and you're just the girl to season them for me. You'll find that grinder serviceable. Why not season your own pig parts? Matter of priorities. My alabaster skin needs protection from the disgusting creatures running amok amidst the environs. But one gets peckish. Look, all you have to do is listen for the oink, then shoot the snout. You may like the results. I certainly will.
Okay. No funny little drawings on the walls making fun of her or nothing. There's colors that probably exist that human eyes can't see. Vorpal could be one of those. I think it is. You have just obtained the Duchess's Piglet Edition Pepper Grinder. Spice your foes. Prepare savory snouts. This is, of course, a reference to how in the first book she puts far too much seasoning on everything. I love the pepper grinder. It's so meaty, you know? Dung, 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 dung. It's good. I like it. Oh, hello. Go. Hello? Anyone else to moiter? Yes. Oh, it's not a hold. In order to target, I just press it once. How nice. I love when you don't have to hold down the button to target or something. Or like to aim down sides, or to sprint, or to crouch. Way ahead of its time, this game. A freaky little dude. What if you were a freaky little absolutely nothing instead? Throughout every domain, keep an ear out for snouts. Enter aiming mode and shoot the snout with the pepper grinder. Once the snout is full of pepper, it will reveal paths and collectibles. And, Polystars, thank you for your egg. Beep. There we go. Also, the pig thing is a nod to the Duchess having had a baby that was crying all the time and told Alice to take care of it, and then the baby turned into a little piggy.
Thank you so much
So,
for the snout. Now
and then Alice was
go
just
away.
like, I like you better as a pig, and then just puts the pig down and wanders off. Yay. Hello, other pig snout. What's with the little... Oh, those are the bullets. I was like, what are those little red lines in the air? But those are other little pepper bullets. Go. I like the little bolt flies, so they're little bolts. Get the fuck off me! Eh. Ow! There we go. Oh. Okay. Really looks like you would be able to go under that. I hear an enemy. Hello. What? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Oh, hello. Can I go? No? A secret? No. These collisions are mean. You totally look like you would be able to go through there. Oh well. Earlier... just remembered I still need to make the apron for an Alice cosplay I've been working on. Ooh. Nice. This is a very popular cosplay. I see lots of people cosplaying this, and like, good choice. It's like relatively simple, but it's iconic and so good. It's got demonic symbols on it, so you piss off old people.
Finish your suit, girls. Bovine juveniles gave their all for it.
Look, it's the Muck Turtle. Oh wait, the Muck Turtle lost at sea. Damn, maybe remember him always. I just remembered. My window was broken because I locked myself out, so I had to break my own window so I could break in. And a guy came over today to fix it. And the dude mammed me, very good. And then as he was fixing it, I kind of like had to help a little bit with keeping the curtain aside and whatever. We're just kind of talking, and I don't know how we got on the topic, but like he started talking about like queer stuff, and that you should just let queer people do what they want to do, just let them chill. And I was like, oh, this dude's like woke, nice. So I was like, yeah, you know, like I'm transgender myself, and he was like, yeah, I didn't want to assume, but I was wondering. I just kind of talked about that, and he was like, oh yeah, I have like a niece and a nephew who are like both transgender, but like I have such a hard time. I keep messing up the pronouns and stuff, and I was like, yeah, well, you know, as long as you're, you know, trying, making sure they know you're trying, you know, that's important. It's like, yeah, you know, it's really nice. And then he eventually, like, he's already done. He's done. Like, he can leave now. But he just stays around and, like, starts talking about other politics. And he starts talking about immigrants and how he thinks they're dangerous. And I'm like, but no, you were doing so well. And at that point, like, he just kept talking, and I was kind of like, can you, like, what do I say to make you leave now? He was so close. Also, that's fucked. I was kind of like trying to talk to him in like, not just be like, you're fucking get out of here. Kind of like try to let him see the error in his ways there, you know, a little bit. But I don't know. I don't think it was really working. And then eventually I was kind of like talking in that, okay, I do gotta go to other things now, away, and I think he got the hint and he left. It's kind of funny though. It was so close, it was so close.
The railway running through Wonderland sounds charming, but inefficient. Noise and smoke, like snips and snails, perhaps. Best to forget that train. A mock turtle as conductor? Oh no, I don't think that will do at all.
Why? It's fun. I mean, the train is a mess. It's certainly true, and you don't know when you're on or off it, but it's a fun time, you know? He fumbled. Weird first impression. Well, ideally, also last impression, so... all he did was come over to fix a window. Hey, I was still looking at that. The child. Hello. Come back. No. Oh. I love that they're using. They're referencing the train, even calling it the Looking Glass train. Because again, most adaptations. First of all, most adaptations combine Alice's adventures in Wonderland and Alice Through the Looking Glass into one story, like I've already kind of discussed with the Red Queen and the Queen of Hearts. But then they tend to basically just be Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, and then the Looking Glass, they like tend to take like Tweedledee and Tweedledum from, and that's kind of it. Probably because that's what the Disney animated adaptation did, which many here will know I'm not a fan of. But there's so much good stuff in Through the Looking Glass. So I'm glad to see the train here. Hello? Okay. Hollow Ives. Read this as if your life depended on it, because it does. Gather these pearly whites to prevent your premature arrival before the pearly gates. My friends can use the choppers, and you'll improve your weapons capacity. Oh, okay. We have entered the upgrade screen. That was kind of jarring. Maybe next time we can fix a mirror so we can do some self-reflection. Oh. The presence of a train makes every story better. You are so right. Trains are so special. First of all, public transport, fuck yes. But also, they're just kind of cool. They don't get in people's ways, you know? A train is totally separate from everything else, you know? Like, sure, they might go through the countryside and the woods and stuff, but only that little part. And only when a train passes, you know, they'll go through like the middle of town or like the edge of town, but nowhere else. It's so nice. This is a cool, big machine that minds his own business. What's not to love? Anyway, I guess the reason why we're collecting teeth is because the skull on our dress, on the ribbon of our dress, has friends that need new teeth. If that's in reference to anything from the books, I guess it must not have been a very significant part. Train heist is the backbone of the Western genre, so true. It also gives us the one good part of the Lone Ranger movie with Johnny Depp as cast as a Native American, which is the music during the train heist. But I want to park my outsized SUV between those automated barriers. It's so big and tough, nothing could possibly damage it. Hey, you go ahead, but also don't, because you're gonna create a lot of problems for everybody else on the train and such. Anyway, let's upgrade to the Vorpal Blade. Spend some teeth. Hooray! It's level 2 now. Oh, goodbye. No, the train, no. But now we can progress, so it could be worse.
Mechanical malfunctions. This disaster is either his doing or his epitaph.
Epitaph? Is that how I pronounce it? I always said it as epitaph. Epitaph. That's a question, right? Is it actually how I pronounce it, or did they get like an American to do a British accent, who was like kind of making it up? Speaking of train movies, because if you say Snowpiercer, Train to Busan, Bullet Train, yeah, train movies always good. First of all, I don't think I've actually seen any of those. Whoops, my bad. But what's everybody's opinion on the Polar Express? Because I did not like that movie as a kid. Where's the cursor in the top? In the top left, I just noticed. I never liked that movie. I thought it was a stupid waste of time. But it's always like, everybody's always like, it's a classic, you know? So I'm like, am I wrong? Or is everybody else is ignorant? I've never heard anybody call it epitaph. Epitaph. I believe Alice's voice actor, Susie Brand, is indeed British. I thought so. I thought the voice actor was British. I remember thinking it was okay, but I was also 5 at the time. So we don't trust that. You're correct, thank you. I don't think I was little enough to enjoy that movie. I fell asleep. I never liked it either, thank you so much. Oh, good, good. Divisive, it's uncanny and ugly, but now I value it as weird and nostalgic. Objectively a bad film. Thank you. It looks like someone went back in time and made it with AI. I do kind of want to watch the Christmas Carol adaptation by that same guy that also uses like that weird like mocap stuff, because that I don't know, it just kind of looks like a good time, you know? I mean, I know it's not going to be good because it's not the Muppet Christmas Carol, and no other adaptation of Christmas Carol can ever be good now that we have the Muppet Christmas Carol, which is the very best adaptation of anything ever. Except for maybe Lord of the Rings. But they took out Dumb Bombadil, so no, it's a Muppet Christmas Carol. By the way, if you guys ever watch Muppet Christmas Carol, which you should, always, it's kind of spooky, it's the spooky season, you can watch it. And also, then it's Christmas, and you can watch it again. It's like the Nightmare Before Christmas in that way. It's good for Christmas and Halloween. If you're gonna watch it, make sure you watch the original cut. So, there's this scene, right? There's the scene during the Ghost of Christmas Past segment where Scrooge is like, me old love, I got an accent. And then he's like, I'm making so much money. And she's like, yeah, but you never have time for me. And he's like, yeah, but I'm doing this for us. I love you. And she's like, you did once. And then she sings a gorgeous, beautiful song, and it turns into a duet, and it makes me cry every single fucking time. It is so fucking good. And they took it out of many of the releases. If you have, for some godforsaken reason, Disney Plus, don't watch it on there. You gotta acquire like an old VHS or something, cause that version lacks the song. They cut it out, so she just says, "You did once," and then it like goes to the end of the song, and it is nowhere near as good. You are missing the fuck out. You have to watch the original song with the version with the song in there. That scene is fucking incredible. It's so good. And there is a refrain. There's a refrain to the song later on in the movie, and if you don't hear the original song, then that song is fine. It's still good. But like, it doesn't hit the same way, because the whole point of that song is like it represents Scrooge losing the love in his heart. And like, that was the moment that made him totally like it was like the point of no return for him to become a crotchety old shithead. And then they have the reprieve, whatever the fuck it's called, where he has love in his heart again. Oh, it's beautiful. It's so good, And yeah, and then it's also in the credits, and it's sung by someone else. I don't know. So make sure if you watch it, you gotta watch the original version. It's fucking fantastic. It's so good. It's so good. Where the fuck is Muppets Adventures in Wonderland? I want more Muppets other stories, and I think they would have such a fun time with Alice in Wonderland. They would have such a good time. Is there really a point of return if he does in fact return? I said point of no return. I kind of meant, I knew it wasn't like actually a point of no return, but like, without supernatural intervention, he might never have come back, Also, Mike Loves Rabbit, thank you for the egg. I'm very spirited and passionate this stream, aren't I? Co-signed, because that was some real shit you said. Yes, I said so much shit, it was all so real. Thank you for agreeing. Never saw why they did that, especially because the song is still in the credits. As far as I understand it, they did it, 1, because the song is very sad, because it's supposed to be, and 2, the song doesn't have Muppets in it. It's the only part of the movie that is entirely focused on the human actors, which is, I guess, I don't know. But the Muppets point out that, like, or do they point it out there? No, I don't think they pointed it out there. They pointed it out later, like near the, when the Ghost of Christmas Future comes around. They're like, okay, we're not gonna be here for this part. But again, like, during that song too, if the Muppets were there, it would undercut the emotional core of the song, because the Muppets are funny, silly, and are not the emotional core of the movie. They're just telling it, Zoe, have you seen the 1991 Into the Woods musical? I have seen Ellie Spectacular's YouTube poops based on the 1991 Into the Woods musical, but I would love to watch the actual musical sometime. I have not seen it. I've seen some of the Efteling's musicals, which are similarly like fairy tale things, but no, I've not seen Into the Woods. But I really should. I'm pretty sure I would have a great time with it. Christmas Carol in general makes me happy because I like stories about redemption. I feel like people these days don't like redemption of bad people in stories, and it makes me sad. I put the link to my fave. Hello? Alice? Oh, thank God. I put a link to my favorite recording in the Discord. It's such a fantastic time. Nice. I should really watch that. Thank you. Christmas Carol. Oh, yeah. So, I agree. I think, as much as I'm like, man, wouldn't it be cool if terrible and fatal misfortune befell some of the richest people on this here planet, and by that I mean all of them. Stories about redemption are still very important because not everybody is the richest person on the planet, you know what I mean? You don't get that far without being extremely aware of what you're doing and thus completely okay with it. But there's plenty other people who definitely are still capable of change and deserving of it. Alice can dodge enemy attacks. Incredible. I'd like if terrible misfortune befell rich people, but I'd like it more if they suddenly had a complete change of realization, genuine realization, and made real attempts to improve. Yes, I agree. That would be better, of course. But that's like, you're absolutely right. That would be better, right? I just don't think that the rest of the world needs to wait for that in their particular case. You know what I mean? Like if you have a bully in high school and then you meet that bully at a reunion and you find out that they've been through some terrible shit and have hello? Can I? Al. And have had a big change of heart. That's wonderful. But that bully, that hasn't affected you in a really long time. Those rich people are a massive problem to the world every single day. So as much as it would be nice if they had the genuine change of heart, we don't have time for that. You know what I mean? Just might say hi. Hello, Eternal Paradox. Hold on, I gotta go back a little bit. You guys are talking so good. It'd be great if I could have like a bigger chat somehow. I wonder. Maybe if I put this here, and then I put this here. Nope. Put it here. What? Huh? Okay, I guess it's not an option. Shame. Oh well. Fiddle around with it some other time. Not important right now. Okay, you're talking about the redemption thing. Most times it's grown adults mad because children's cartoon didn't have the goofy villain get the electric chair. There's a lot of problems with like people that are terminally online not liking when things are very black and white, clear cut, you know? They don't really like nuance, and there's a million possible reasons for that. I think one possible reason is that if everything is super cut and dry, then it's much easier for them to kind of keep track of things, and they don't have to put in deep considerations about what's good and bad, who's good and bad. And especially, it's much easier for them to paint themselves on the good side. You know what I mean? I think that's definitely for some of them the case. They really like being on the right side. You know what I mean? It's justice for their own like for putting themselves on a pedestal. You know what I mean? Also, this is neat. So, if I remember correctly, this machine, these were like machines that were running through the hall of mirrors in the asylum level in the first game, and now I guess they're saying, and these were piloted by these little guys. Isn't that fun? The concern feels disingenuous, yes. It's weird because the world has never been this black and white since World War II. There's never been this white since World War II. Yes, sorry, I had to think about it for a second. It is weird. You think we'd be over that now, don't you? But no. Lots lost and don't know where to go. Try using Shrink, where the violets grow. While Shrink Sense will reveal hidden paths and clues. Shrink Sense, also known as Shrens. The Bobby! The baby.
It could have happened that way, Alice. You remember poor Mr. Crook died, didn't he? Dr. Wilson rejects spontaneous combustion, but I trust Mr. Dickens.
Charles Dickens? This game is so nostalgic for me. Same. Oh! It's both nostalgic to me, and I'm also... Oh my god! Oh, it looks so cool. Fuck, it looks so cool. I wish I could turn off the UI for this. This is the Mad Hatter's helm. You can tell because of the time and gears and stuff. It's super cool because like in the original, right, or in the book, that is to say, in the book, the Mad Hatter slighted time at one point, like as an entity or something. It's not really specified on purpose. And now he's like always stuck at tea time, you know? And so they use that, like, oh yeah, his fixation on time to be like, he makes all kinds of like devices and lives in a giant clock tower and stuff and gears in the first Alice game. And I think that's such a clever little use for him, you know? Especially since it's like, it represents industrial revolution and things like that, you know? It's so good. And like their teapots too. You see that? Like these giant devices have teapot type stuff in them. It's so good. Oh, hello. Extremely funny that an iconic Alice in Wonderland thing is her changing size, and their idea to incorporate it was Sonic Adventure 2 Knuckles sunglasses. It's really funny. In the first game, they use it by making her like small, and then you have to like fight bugs and stuff, which is pretty cute and funny. But it's like for the duration of like an entire chapter or two. You fight like a Nazi centipede at the end. It's kind of strange. Oh, this metalwork is so cool. Was it the first game where you go on a little... No, I think that's here. I think that we're about to do that now. Yes, here we go. Cable car. Yeah, it smells enough. You can live here. Once we kill the Mad... Well, he already died in the first game. I'm sure he won't be back for this one. Once we make sure the Mad Hatter is dead, you can have it. I do remember them doing another thing with her changing size later on in this game, but I won't specify. I'll leave it as a fun little surprise for you all.
It's domain, almost as I remember it.
Appearances, as you know better than most, can be deceiving, Alice. Much has changed since your last visit.
Dr. Bumby says change is constructive, that different is good.
Different denotes neither bad nor good, but it certainly means not the same. Find the Hatter, Alice. He knows more about different than you.
But does he know more about the difference between bad and good?
Oh!
Making friends, Alice. You're as randomly lethal and entirely confused as you ever were.
I've managed without you so far, Cat. Return to whatever hovels home to you. I'll call if I need you.
Predictably rash. It's not a question of if, Alice, it's when. Now hold on, and as they say, shut up.
So typical.
Such an asshole. I love Alice and the Cheshire Cat in these games because they're just constantly bickering. It's really funny.
I've made more graceful entrances. I suppose I must be grateful nothing's broken.
Some vents need to be activated by turning valves. While on the vent, you can rotate Alice. There's a break. To exit a vent, press spacebar or simply move away from it. Well, perfect timing then, it's just after the cutscene. And yes, you see that right, Alice has a different outfit every chapter. Isn't that cool? She'll have a fucking steampunk dress this time. Oh, thank you, lighting, very nice. I think it's so cool. And a different little accessory at the back every time too. It's very, very nice. I believe that you can change it manually somewhere. Maybe not yet. Maybe we need to beat the game for that first, or if it's in configuration. No. I assume we have to unlock that somewhere. This is probably my favorite of the alternate dresses, so I wanted IRL. I would have to look at them all, but I believe there's a different one that I like a little bit more. Although this one is very, very good. I love all the straps and stuff on the arms. It's very good. But yeah, sorry, as I was going to say earlier is that I have a lot of nostalgia for this game, obviously, and I love the first game. But there's a lot of stuff in this one that I don't remember. Or well, let's just say, with how long the game is, which is... we're probably going to be like 3 streams busy with it or something. I hear an oik also. I'm surprised with how long it is, considering how much content I remember. So I think there's a lot of gaps in my memory, which means there's a lot of stuff that'll be a fun surprise to me. You know, which should be fun. Gift Derek a Mad Hatter's hat. Now that is a very good idea. Let me just get that. I assume if I search for a Mad Hatter head, I'm primarily going to get... Oh, that's worse! I thought I was going to get the animated version, but no, I get the fuck-ass Tim Burton version, which is significantly worse. American McGee Mad Hatter hat, how about that? Well, I actually see someone with a costume of it, so that's pretty fun. I'll just... yes, I'll just get one of the art pieces of the Mad Hatter and cut out the hat. We are still on break, so this is a good time for that. Although the break is about to end in 15 seconds. So. Give me just a moment, everybody. And I will have this head separated from his head in no time. There we go, and then we crop it, and okay, that's scary. Save PNG. Sonic Heroes Haunted levels have banger-ass music. That's because all Sonic levels have banger-ass music. But yes, especially these. Headers, hat. There we go, and I think Alice Madness Returns is just making my computer struggle a lot with everything, which is fun. Okay, there it is. Here is the hat. Got your mother. She's in Wonderland. All right. So we might as well just take the break now then. You know, fair is fair. Well, wait, what am I saying? Like, no, sorry, I said the wrong thing. We might as well restart the stream now then during the break because we have the little technical difficulties. And I'm pretty sure those should be fixed if I restart the stream. But at the same time, what if they're not? Then it's useless and I have to go through and stitch two streams together and it'll be annoying. So I might just not. Might just not bother. I probably just won't bother. It's whatever. It's fine. I'm sorry, no double egg Tuesday. You have to wait for that to come up more, out of more higher necessity. We're still oh, the only problem now is like if people raid or... No, but why not though? It's so strange. I still don't really know why that isn't working. Like, I feel like that wouldn't really be fixed even if I restarted the stream, so... It's probably fine. Like, it's not fine not to do it because I'm not even sure if it would fix it. I'm not gonna go into the specific right now, just know that I know what I'm talking about. Enough, anyway. Space Junk Zero, thank you very much for your egg. Thank you. It would just be too much a hassle to restart, it's fine. So, we're gonna take a 20 or so minute break. I'm gonna do my Esther Gel. You guys are gonna listen to some nice music during this time. And goodbye, Elfman6, thanks for coming. If you guys have any medicine you have to take, please remember to do so. Also, remember to stay hydrated, stretch your leggies, maybe get some snackies. And we'll be back to explore the Mad Hatter's mad realm of clockwork and tea after the break. See you guys soon. Bye-bye. Wow, I'm back. Hi, welcome back from the break. Hello. Scoregami is specifically the practice of recording unique scores found in American football. Oh, I'm so disappointed. I hoped it was origami, but you get scored. Sorry, Lord Slimeable was just talking about John Boyce's Scoregami series, or does Neat Little ranging for 30 minutes of multi-part videos about weird sports statistics. See, I was hoping the Scoregami meant origami, but with a scorer. That would have been neat. Anyway, hi everybody, welcome back from the break. Let me do a little bump on the socials, as usual. Oh, lekker Nederlands dan. Ja, dan doen we dat toch gewoon, hè? Oeps, ik moet in het Nederlands praten. Jammer. There we go. That's a good bumps on the socials. Everybody will understand this and like it. Yay! I didn't have the time to ask the question. Really cool. It's fine. Now I had to do the socials bump in Dutch, so it's, you know, that's a fun, unique one. I'd say. Anyway, hi everybody. If you're just joining us, we're playing American McGee's Alice Madness Returns, the sequel to American McGee's Alice. I am very passionate about Alice in Wonderland, so I have lots to talk about this stream, which I think is pretty good. I also, just during a break, realized that, like, this is my first stream on my channel anyway. I've been on Puffs and on Muzz's a little bit, but it's my first stream on my channel since coming back from my vacation, I think. Or did I have a week before this? I don't think so. Did I? Am I cookie crazy? No, yeah, it is. And I haven't even told you guys about all my vacation stuff and such, you know? So I might get into that if I can think of some stuff to talk about. I mean, the Black Forest in Germany is fucking incredible. Definitely recommend. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. Really good hiking area.
What do you think of the Magnus themes of these games, by the way? Well, I think that they are handled surprisingly sophisticatedly. As I talked about at the beginning of the stream, the way that they talk about, insane asylums during the time of the game is really good. It's very nice to see the topic being handled like that, rather than in the problematic way that it usually is. Not to say that it must be entirely unproblematic. I think you could still like pick out some little moments, you know. And maybe it's not the best depiction of like an asylum, the best, most historically accurate, but it's more so than most, and like uses it for its darker themes rather than just what if ours was a little crazy.
So I think it's pretty good. You know, I didn't realize that Redeem was an absolute Nederlands field that extended outside the stream. Well, it's during the stream, you know. So anything I do during that time must be in Dutch. Is the thing about it. I'm gonna make the warning a little smaller. I don't think it needs to be quite that big. It takes up a lot of the screen, you know. So let me just change that. I'll add something. Death is kind of implied, and abuse is a little bit more important to put there. There, that's good. So do be aware if you just came here from after the break, this game is pretty heavy at times. So, viewer discretion is advised. We've just made it into the Mad Hatter's realm, which looks cool as fuck.
Lizzie, remember when a burst of steam blew your dress up around your neck? Just outside Harrods it was. Fortunate your undergarments had been laundered.
Where's the... I hear the pig. Hello? Am I blind? Is it just outside here? Just be clear, are you okay with me putting the John Boys videos in stream chat? Or would you go somewhere else? I feel like somewhere else might be better. We chatted about him during the break, but I don't think it's super relevant to the stream. Where is this fucking pig? Is it outside? I wonder if it's a little hole in the wall. Oh, okay, it is in there, but couldn't jump into it. But maybe if we just get a good angle, like from over there, Also, I really like that these dudes are called Madcap. Oh, goodbye! Hello! I like that those little dudes are called Madcaps, because of course, you know, Madcap is like a term. And they're the little minions of the Mad Hatter, you know? So they don't have hats, they just have caps or something. You know, it's cute. Let's see, I wonder if I could probably make that jump, maybe, perchance. Okay, no, definitely not. I gotta floop the pig. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. To floop the pig. It just reminds me of the Flugies or Fluglies or whatever from the first Spy Kids movie. I really thought I'd be able to get over there from here. Whoa! Am I supposed to do it from here? There is sort of like a springboard contraption. Well, I say contraption, it's just a lying metal plate. So I don't think it's here. Are we supposed to get like a different item and come back here later? Am I actually missing something in here? Is there a hole in the wall here? I don't think so. Can I go further down? Will that kill me? Yes, it will. And why is my nose so itchy? What's going on? Okay, I really don't feel like it's in here. I feel like I need to somehow get over there. But I feel like it might just be expecting me to come back later when I have more upgrades. Yep, definitely not here. Oh well, let's just continue then. You know, it's like the White Rabbit says, hurry the fuck up. Stop wasting time, you know? His famous quote. Hello. Look at this fun contraption that's like a teapot, isn't that cute? Let's see, anything here? Oh look, they got dodos, like from the. It's not golf. It's like cricket or croquet or something. What's the English word? I must confess that's not something I know by heart. The name of the sport, but she plays it croquet. She plays it with a flamingo and a hedgehog, and neither are very cooperative. It's so funny, like she's been hearing about the Red Queen and what a bitch she is and stuff, and then she meets her and the Red Queen's just like, oh, you seem like a fine young lady, come play croquet with us. And then like it sucks, and she wants to leave. It's very funny. Pronounced like croquet. Oh, croquet, right. Sure. Oh, hey, man. I'm small. Dude, I was literally being small. That is so mean of you. And then she's like, here, go talk Go talk with the Griffin. The Griffin can take you to the Mock Turtle, and he'll tell you a fun little story about a walrus that ate all of his little friends, and then shared none of them with his other friend, the Carpenter. Oh, this story is so fucking stupid. And I seem to recall the Disney version again taking out the more meaner elements of that story. I think they like don't eat eat all the muscles or something. I'm not sure. I guess for that I'd have to watch the Disney adaptation again. I don't want to do that because I don't like it. Not to be confused with a croquette, which is a yummy. They still get ate. Oh, did they? Must be some other element of it that I thought was bad. Because it can't have been good. It must have been bad. Must have been bad somehow. For, you see, the animated adaptation, the Disney animated adaptation of Alice in Wonderland is bad. This song is kind of nice, though, nice and serene. But then, should it be? Are Alice's adventures ever serene? I don't know that they are. Going in here. Not going in there, I guess. Hey, dude. Hello, I'm over here now. I do also just really appreciate that Wonderland, as it is depicted in the books, already really doesn't have that much variety in its environments. And even so, the first American McGee's game manages to get a lot of diversity. And then this game, in many ways, like as much as they can, it seems, refuse to like thread the same ground. Like they're still like showing other cool creative environments based on that like still have a clear link to the books. It's very nice. They even have one. I know one environment, one chapter in this game that I think most, if not all of you, will be quite confused by. Will not understand what that's doing in here. Also, what? So true, Amy. Oh, did the Wii ball not work? Or did I just not notice it? Oh look, they made a pretty little homage, little tribute to the Mad Hatter. Like all the jaw. The throwballs are muted. Muted? But I heard them. I could hear them. They were just kind of quiet, but I could hear them. If I could hear them, you guys could hear them. Surely.
Car battery!
Ow! That's 2 in a row. Did you guys not hear that? You heard one of them. Sorry. Did you hear? The impact was mute. What is going on? Oh. Wait, you're right. Huh. Wait, touch. Hold on a second. Okay, that one should have been audible for you guys. Should be fixed now. I don't know why it broke, but whatever. Actually, I might know. It's because I closed Tits at some point to try to fix some things. And then when I re-enabled it, it's just like it didn't immediately grab it. Wait, no, I heard a piggy. God, shit. Oh wait, it's over here. Hello. Oh, of course, I should have gotten small at the other piggy so I could figure out where to go, how to get to it. Duh. Oh, this was mounted on the wall. That's fucked up. Monkey.
My heart is open, Alice. Never closed. Never locked. It needs no keys.
Thanks, sis. Let's look at our weapons. Can we upgrade them yet? No, we need a lot of teeth. That one also works? Yeah, if the redeem one works, then the chat ones also work because it's just the same audio source. Go back, Hellas, go back. Okay, there you go. I just noticed I got 50k points saved up. I need a big beam attack I can burn all those points on, or a gamble I can on purpose lose to redistribute the wealth. I really should have a new super expensive redeem. Honestly, having like some sort of super beam that's like charged by the community together that just insta-kills me is pretty funny. That's a pretty good idea. A great way for people to burn their points and stuff, you know? Yeah, look at the spirit bomb. Hello. What are these bottles for anyway? Are they memories? No. These are other things. I don't know what they're from. I think a charged spirit bomb takes 5 to 10 charges to launch. Oh, well, you can just do a thing of like having a redeem that is shared by the entire community. Like everybody contributes points to it. So I could just make it like 500,000 points, you know?
I know you hear me. You called it ready, child. Use the bedpan and let go of that wretched rabbit.
No, that's our little... It's a little safety plush. I have a little safety plush that's a rabbit. I mean, I don't depend on it as much as she does, obviously. But my parents gave it to me when I had my bottom surgery. Thus, it holds great meaning to me. I hear you, piggy. There you are. Yeah, my little safety baby. I treasure it so. One of these tunnels should be like a little maze.
Materials learned from the tower, I suspect. The Her sister, though loving and much loved, was too old to be a playmate.
Bunny that transes your gender. They told me the doctor did it, but I know it was the bunny. Also, look, a seam in the environment. Wow! Amazing. If we got even smaller, we could fit right on through and fall for an eternity. Which would accomplish very little. Very Alice little, haha! That's her name. Is this? No, no, it's too early. Yes, it's not here yet. Or is it? Oh wait, maybe it is. No, no, it's not. iPod. iPod, that's, I get it. What a mean, lame pun. If that is the pun they're doing, and it's not something else that I'm missing. Dodge away and dodge back. Okay, I think I'm yes, okay, I shoot you first, stun you, and then we kill you. Nice. This has got little minions called iPod Nanos. Maybe. If that would be... I would almost have to respect how stupid that... Hello. Oh, fuck, they shoot from a distance. That's right. They shoot T, don't they? But there's one moment later on this chapter that, is, how should I call it? A point of some controversy? Contention? I'll point it out when we get to it. Anyone who's played the game before. Let's hear, how many of you have played this game before anyway? Let me know, I'm curious. Oh god, there's another one. Oh. Target stuff, please. Go. There we go. Once when it first came out, I have, but for a long while. I've never seen this game, but it looks something I would have looks like something I would have loved as a kid. Probably would have helped trans my gender, TBH. I think it did. I think it helped me trans my gender just a bit. I did play, like, it came out around the time that I really started to question, I think. So, you know. This game absolutely affected the transing of my gender. Good, good. It's just that kind of game. You know? Hey, man.
He's obsessed with time. Find him, or your own time may be short.
I like how that's like not a hint. You think like, oh, you press it to get a hint. It's like, no, you don't. It just says a thing. He's a Cheshire Cat. Do you think he's gonna be helpful? Rarely. I guess if nothing else, he shows you can go. He shows you that point, and then that'll make you like want to go over there. I don't know, just something about like a girly with like inner turmoil from her past. It's just to reconcile before she can like be the one she's, you know, be her true self. I don't know, it's just a little bit transgender, isn't it? And everybody wants to be a goth girl with a knife. I certainly want to be a goth girl. Not so much with a knife, maybe a dick with like cool gauntlets. And wouldn't you know it, I already am. I cosplayed the main dress, but redone more masculine because I wasn't there yet. It was a fun fun design experiment though. Well, hey, maybe you could do it again, but this time the genuine article, you know? Oh my god, it was made in 2011. Time passing is so scary. It's weird. It's so strange. But yes, that is around the time that I really started to... that my egg began to crack. It would still be a while before I was totally done. But it was around that time. Like, it started then. I can play as a girl who's badass? Is that allowed? How's that possible? Can I do that in real life? Can I do that? I'd have to make a dress to make the one. They're all so cute. I think the main dress is just a real solid choice, and it's probably the easiest to make as well. I don't know how much cosplaying you do nowadays. So like if you're kind of like out of practice, it might just be a good one to start with. Then this steampunk one is very, very strong. And Estonian Cyanide, thank you very much for following. I can't say the other chapters because I want to keep things fresh, exciting, and surprising for the audience members that don't know everything yet. And again, I myself don't remember everything. There's a couple later on. I think there's one that would be my personal choice, but just you can't go wrong with the original, you know? Whee! Subside. Gonna take a sippy. Cheers. There's one with red in it that I'm delighted by. Not the big one, the soft one. Oh, that's a bomb. We gotta get out of here before the bomb explodes. Maybe we're supposed to interact with it. Yes. I was thinking like, oh, isn't that one of the items we get? It is. Some walls and floors are weak and can be destroyed. Place the clockwork bomb near the weak surface. Detonate the clockwork bomb to destroy the weak surface. Destroy the weak. Little timepiece. Cute. Wah wah wah. Hello, clock. Woo! Lost and found. Let's see, are we missing anything out here? Don't think so, I'm not hearing any piggies. But there's a memory over there. And we'll get to it from over here.
We'll all roast in our beds, Alice, for the sake of your father's unnatural devotion to printed paper. This horde of flammables wants only a malignant spark and poof, our flesh and blood is smoke and ash.
What a crazy thing to say to your daughter. Ah, my daughter, we're all going to fucking die. If you so much as look at a candle wrong, It'll fucking kill every last one of us, dear Alice. Now, isn't that something to think about? Also, look. Okay, so this is again kind of a reference, I think, to the first game, where you would go, where you would like see these visions of the burning house, and the Jabberwock would torment you and such. But then you kill him in a sick-ass boss fight. And then the Griffin comes and helps out, but then the Griffin gets killed, and it's like an emotional moment, and Alice cries. It's a good time. I wish you didn't have to press back button to skip the every time. Like, I know, I get that off the screen, you know?
Our lovely library was a fire trap.
A conflagration waiting to happen.
Gigat. Hello. Ah! When Alice's health is low, Hysteria becomes available. Enter Hysteria by pressing Enter. Gosh, I wish I knew what that was on a controller. While in Hysteria, Alice cannot be hurt and will inflict more damage. Be careful, Hysteria only lasts for a limited time. Oh. This one. Yes. This would also be a very fun one to cosplay. Just all white with the blood in your eyes and on your hands and stuff. I imagine getting your face and arms painted white might be a bit of some trouble, but still. Oh, to be a hysteric young woman with a knife. It's never too late to start. That's basically what I'll look like this month, minus the knife, actually. Oh, with the blood and stuff? Nice. For Halloween, that's a really good costume for Halloween. I'll probably just be like, like a witchy type woman again. I don't really have the funds right now to get a new costume, so I'm just gonna take one of my more medieval-ish dresses and skull necklace, and my hair right now just looks like some sort of like fantasy witch, because it's like I had like these it was painted black with pink highlights, and the pink highlights are completely gone, so now it's just black with like very light blonde streaks and stuff. It looks very nice, honestly. Oh, enter aim while pressing T. Nope, that's not a button press. Okay. Sent that, and then there was immediately an ad. If you just wanted to my last message, I didn't hear it. Fuck! Damn it! Get Firefox! You have to get Firefox! I'm pointing at you right now, Estonian Cyanide, and everybody else who can't hear right now. Get Fire... Read my lips. Read my lips. Get Firefox. Did you get that? If you get Firefox, you can skip, you can click in the little thing in the top right and pop it out. Pop it out. Click, pop it out. And then you can still hear us. I have Firefox, I got effect with the settings I get. You got it. I want you to get ad revenue also. Well, thank you, but also I still will, because you'll still watch the ad. You'll just also watch me, so it still counts. It's fine. I have Firefox, but I also have VPN, and I'm a sicko who likes seeing what foreign advertising looks like. It's good to do research, I suppose. Broaden your horizons, you know.
No. Bad dream. A blasted good night.
Hatter, I recall leaving you in a decrepit condition. But not in pieces.
Oh, it's you.
What's happened here? You've lost your hat, and some parts are missing.
Missing indeed, though things being what they are. I barely missed their missing. As to what's happened, you should know that better than I. It's your place after all. I know my place.
When did you ever know your place, or how to keep it? Now what's going on?
That's going on, and round and up and down, into my ears, and through my eyes, not my nostrils, down my gullet, and riding in my gut.
Papa was exceedingly fond of trains. I don't like them much.
You won't like this one at all. Nothing like when Mock Turtle was in charge of the Looking Glass line. This railroad's a bloody shambles. The stink is ferocious, light, blinding, the noise hellacious.
Quite, Tata. I get the idea. A bad train.
The world is upside down, Alice. Inmates run the asylum. No thanks. And worst of all, I'm left tealess.
Tragic. If I do help, will you help me in return?
Cross my heart, if I had one. Find my limbs and toss them into the chute. Machines will do the rest. Be on your way now, that's a good girl. Best way out is through the croc face.
Thanks, dude. You have such a fun design for the Hatter. Anyway, I work in a haunted house as a doll, so having my face and arms painted white is my fate for October. Okay, that is so fucking fun. That is so fun. I hope you have a fucking awesome time with that. You wouldn't happen to be Dutch, right? So I could like come see. That sounds like a really good time. Pressure pads function only when weight is applied. The clockwork bomb can be used to maintain weight on a pressure pad. No, alas. Damn. Shame. American adverts all visibly have more money than British or Dutch ads. It's kind of weird to see for the first time. Really? I mean, I'm not surprised that they would. I just... like, when you say it, but I'm just kind of like... why bother? And how does that make them different? I guess you do often see them having, like, famous actors and stuff, you know? So I guess like that? Also, on the topic of, like, doing things for Halloween, unfortunately, the Netherlands just doesn't really do that much with Halloween. Smelling and regurgitating. Assemblage or destruction. Assemblage or destruction. Something. Oh, a pretty little umbrella. I don't remember getting an umbrella.
Substantial rewards in heaven. It is better to give labor than to receive pay for it. A worker's paradise. Fight the good fight. Work until you expire. Substantial rewards in heaven. It is better to give labor than to receive pay for it.
Fuck you. Press oh yeah, it's pretty E while focused to block with Alice's umbrella. I wish I knew what the E was. If timed correctly, Alice's block can deflect certain enemy attacks. Now what button would that be? A menacing ruin. Okay, how do I do that though? You're not telling me how. Okay, hold on. Controller. Oh, good. It just doesn't say it all. Well, I guess we'll just have to figure it out ourselves. No. No.
You don't have enough memory in the memory card.
Oh, hey, the bomb worked, I think. Chad, help me. What do I do? How do I use the umbrella? Oh, it's... hey, how did I not try that yet? Ow, wrong button. This game gives you so many buttons. I can't believe I hadn't tried pressing A. Which of course makes sense because A is how you pronounce the letter E in Dutch. A, B, C, D, I forgot how to dodge. This game gives you too many buttons. Disarm mode. Incredible. We Americans value advertisements highly because our souls are rotten and God has abandoned us. I'm so glad I live on in Europe where God loves us still. Oh, egg. Wait. How did I get here? Thank you for your egg. Excuse me. I hear a little piggy. There you are. Ha ha ha. Focusing my voice. Getting a little memory. If I can reach it, which I think I can. Easily.
It's been years now, Alice. Time to put away childish things.
Well, that's it? No. No thanks. Just because I'm capable of enjoying more mature things doesn't mean I need to pretend I can still enjoy childish things. Like a little bunny plushie my parents gave me. Because they knew that it would mean a lot to me. And bring me much comfort. Oh no, I think God appended Europe first. The American colonizers simply never had the mandate of heaven. Well, but then why don't we get as... Now I'm gonna pretend I don't know who this is, but fuck this person. What a shithead, huh?
Steps to enlightenment brighten the way. The steps are steep, take them one at a time.
Okay, thanks. Smelling and smelling and yeah, that's it, smelling and regurgitating. You think like smelting and some other thing? But no, smelling and regurgitating. Like this is some sort of like giant living robot machine or something. I mean, the header did say that the inmates were running the asylum, but is this the asylum? Because the asylum is a specific location in the first game, and it's not this. I don't think. What's it? Your new leader, Dormouse! A relatively lesser known character from the original book, who has a big speaky nozzle for a mouth or for a face now. Crazy. Decadence, excess, waste, the Hatter's madness ends today. Fuck you. Why shouldn't we be allowed to enjoy things a little bit? Embrace industry, embrace efficiency. Your new leaders. Look, it's the March Hare. Who knew he was such a fucking asshole? I think this is such an interesting angle. Like, what if the Dormouse and March Hare were like horrible industrialists, actually. Fucked up. I got me a job at the puke factory. The work sucks, but it pays not. Oh hey, I think actually these are the iPod Nanos themselves, because look in the background, there's like way bigger iPods. When I get my unbirthday bonus? Never, because unbirthday was some stupid shit invented by that hack Walt Disney that doesn't actually fit in at all with Alice in Wonderland. It's... Okay, so... Alice in Wonderland is about nonsense. It's about nonsense words and people doing nonsense things, but there's always some sense behind it. It's spite, it's a math joke. Stuff like that, you know? The unbirthday thing is fucking nothing. It's not anything. Weren't unbirthdays mentioned in the second book through the Looking Glass? I'm pretty sure they weren't, but if they were, then I'm gonna be really mad at myself for not remembering that. Here, let's stop the stream right now and I'll read through the whole thing. Even if they were mentioned, they certainly weren't like a whole fucking song.
Gas laid on, Alice.
They weren't giving us much fuck. Hey, that's some weird layering right there. Let's say Brighton. Surprise Book Nook stream. I am planning one this month actually, where we read some spooky stories from the same time as Alice in Wonderland, in fact. So, well, some of them anyway. And Alice in Wonderland Book Nook series would go hard. It did go hard. It was a really good time. But honestly, I could do it again. It's been a couple of years now. Like the last time I read it was on stream, and I've certainly become a little bit of a better streamer since then. With a better voice, of course. So I could probably do it again and do a better job. Disney added a couple of random elements from other related works, like having Cheshire Cat sing that Jabberwocky verse. I hate that part. That part makes me so mad because the original Jabberwocky being added to Through the Looking Glass is funny because one, it's just Lewis Carroll being like, I like this poem that I made, I'm gonna put it in this book now. I'm gonna make you read it by putting it in this other book that that people will like more. And Alice just kind of goes like, I didn't get that, but it sure seemed like something was fucking murdered. And then just goes on with her day. It's funny, you know? And then the poem is very explicitly about a horrible giant monster, and then some young person going out and killing it, decapitating it, and dragging its head back home. It is very explicitly violent. The Disney version goes, what if we took only the first verse, and where there's no violence yet, and we make it a cute little song, and then we take the creatures that were described in the verse and make them appear in the movie, but like we make them look like a glasses on legs and some shit, even though later on in the book Alice goes to talk with Humpty Dumpty, who can explain to her what those creatures are like, what they look like. There is depictions of them in the book. We know what they look like. They're not glasses on legs. And Disney was like, I don't want a thing that's a cross between a screwdriver, a lizard, and a badger. I'm just gonna make it a fucking glasses on legs and other little nondescript, like nothing creatures. I fucking hate it. It makes me so mad. Makes me so mad. I hate Disney. I hate the Disney adaptation so much. all that happens in Humpty Dumpty. Yes, the Humpty Dumpty mentions that he got a cravat or whatever as an unbirthday gift, or in other words, a gift. He also coins the term portmanteau when you combine two words. Oh, I didn't even know the word for this was from there. That's so cool. But all right, okay, fair enough. So they do mention it, but he doesn't throw a tea party. It's not the Mad Hatter. They don't make it as big a fucking deal. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like the Disney version doesn't understand what makes Alice in Wonderland so fucking good. But you know, it's also up to interpretation. But also, I'm right about it though. I got a dip. I'm glad I follow you here now. I followed you on Tumblr for a while. Have a good rest of the stream. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you like my stuff. Thanks for coming. Goodbye. Please don't mention the Disney version of Alice. She's gonna go on a berserker rage and punch everything and everyone in all the world. It's true. That is what's gonna happen. It is what happens when you mention the Disney version. I hate it so very dearly. It makes Alice into a stupid little goody two-shoes, even though she's a highly opinionated, spoiled brat in the book, you know? Ugh. You should write a nonsense book about how Disney's Alice in Wonderland pisses you off. That'd be so funny, actually. I probably won't do that, but that is actually a very, very fun idea. I will say it does sound very fun. Damn, anyway, looking forward to Recoded. Oh, good. Are they gonna sing the birthday song in that one? I can't wait. I'm sure it'll be fine because Goofy is there. Of course, nothing bad can be said about like the visual style and such. I think they do a lot of really fun things with how characters look and move in the Disney version. I'll give them that at least. And again, the song at the end is kind of fun. Truly, Goofy is the glue that holds society together. Everybody say thank you, Goofy. Oh, I died. Well, that's what everybody has to say now. That's how it works. Where do I go? Let's see. Okay, so I went down here. I activated this, but that just activated these things, didn't it? So then where do I go? Yeah, infamous war criminal Goofy Goof. Everyone's favorite. Oh, time to die. I'm dying now. Goodbye. I'm so glad that falling into a hole doesn't, like, take your health away or nothing. As far as I can tell, anyway. Nope, doesn't. Do we go this way again? No. Is there a switch to hit or something? Oh, I go this way. There we go. Oh. Ow. I don't know. I'd love to, you know, I love to complain about different Alice in Wonderland adaptations that are bad, primarily the Disney ones, because they're very bad. And I do so frequently on stream and to my friends and stuff, but I feel like if I were to make like an essay or something out of it, I feel like I'd just get too much shit by Disney adults and stuff, you know? So that's probably why I won't do that. That is 100% the most cohesive thing the Cheshire Cat has ever said. Gearshift, what are your favorite adaptations? Well, this one, this series, the first game in particular, is definitely up there. Then we've got, like I'd already said, the Dark Horse, the Dark Horse comic. Very, very good. If you ever want, if you ever like I mean, you should just read the original because it's really good. But if you're ever like, I want to, that's too much. I wish it was comics. Then that comic book is definitely the way to go. I'm kind of assuming it's out of print now, so it might be a little bit hard to find. But if you can, extremely worth a read. Wonderful, wonderful art. And all the dialogue is taken directly from the book. Not a single thing has changed as far as I know, which makes it an extremely faithful adaptation. It also reintroduces a chapter which was removed from the book for a reason I can't remember. Ow, 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 ow. So that's fun. I won't say what chapter it is because it might still come up. And then there is Alice in Musicland, which is a Vocaloid musical. It's not necessarily the most accurate or faithful or anything. I just think it's so cute that they made like a little, I'm gonna say like, I don't know, 14-minute long or something, little like musical adaptation of Alice in Wonderland using Vocaloids, you know? And you got like, obviously Miku is Alice, and Kaito is the Mad Hatter, and stuff like that. It's just very cute. I just think it's very, very cute. And it's short, so it's very much worth a little watch, you know? Get the fuck off me. Let's see, what else? There's a lot of Alice in Wonderland adaptations that I haven't seen but would really like to. There's like a Scandinavian one that's like super fucked up. There's like a weird skull face creature or something that I'd really like to see. I don't expect it to be faithful, but I do feel like it's probably gonna be fun. There's a different one that uses like stop motion and like paper puppets and stuff. That one looks really good. I had it downloaded at one point. I wonder if I still do, because that one would be very, very fun to see. Does Alice in Borderland count as an adaptation? What's that? Borderland like Borderlands? Like the video games? Ow. Ow. Okay, come on. Ugh. Ooh, okay, I need to kill that bolt fly nest. Ow. Dodge right into that. Okay, come on. Look up! Oh my god. Oh, come on. Japanese or Korean show, I forgot which. It's on Netflix. It was a manga first. If it was a manga, it was Japanese. I mean, Koreans can make comics too, and they're often referred to as manga, but it's kind of rings a bell. I feel like I might know what you're talking about. I'd have to look it up though. I don't think it's something I've seen in any case. There's another adaptation, which I believe, a live-action adaptation from like the 90s or something, that actually focuses more on Through the Looking Glass than it does Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, which is interesting. I'd like to watch that one again. We had it on VHS, so I saw that one pretty often as a kid, but like I didn't really get it because obviously it's, you know, it's gonna be pretty esoteric in a lot of ways. So I just didn't really, I was like too young to really grasp it. Can you like hurry up? Ow. Yay! Manhwa is the Korean term. Neat. I figured that would probably be a different term, but they just tend to be called manga as well, you know what I mean? I hear the pig. You this way?
Remember, Alice, don't curse the darkness or the cold when you're in the library at night.
I love that they just keep talking about like, remember you could burn, we could all burn to death. Our library is like a massive fire hazard, Alice. That's so funny. Like, why even have it then if you're like, if you feel the need to constantly point out how you're gonna die if the library catches on fire even a little bit, maybe you shouldn't have it, you know? Give me just a second though, because I'm gonna Alice in Borderland. Let's see. Wow, this doesn't look familiar at all. Yeah, I don't know this. 4 seasons. This I mean, okay. It looks. Look it up for yourself, Alice in Borderland, if like you want to have like context of what I'm talking about. That doesn't look so much like I could really judge it on being a bad adaptation or anything, because it looks more like it just like takes some minor inspiration from, or like some inspiration from like elements, and completely recontextualizes them. Like it doesn't even try to be an accurate adaptation in any way, you know? It looks like it could be interesting, but I don't think I could judge it in the same way that I can most other ones. Canon trans character in adult. Oh shit! Well, now I have to watch it. I mean, would you say it's good? Because I mean, I might want to watch it anyway, you know? Might just be kind of interesting to watch. Where the fuck did you come from? There's still more of y'all? No? Maybe? I don't know. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hello. Shithead. Also, hi Maz! Welcome back. Yeah, you got a pepper shaking Gatling gun in here. Remember, Alice, we're all going to die in a fire. And it's going to be your fault, he says, scattering gunpowder around the room. That's so funny. I think what's also important to consider with these memories is that how real are they, you know? We are exploring a, you know, a ruined mind, in her own words. Well, a ruined wonderland, which is her mind. So I don't think it's a stretch to say that like these memories are going to be pretty unreliable. The trans character's done really well. Nice. Maybe I really should watch it. I think I'd have a good time with it. Especially if like they go beyond just like the surface level Alice in Wonderland references that everybody knows, you know? If there's a lot for me to pick apart. Pick apart any part. Oh, I thought this was side stuff.
Steady now. Gather your nerve. Jump to the first vent, then the next, and ride the currents up.
You are so unhelpful. Which is par for the course, of course. I don't know enough about Alice in Wonderland to say for sure, unfortunately. Well, luckily I do. So I should watch it and find out. There are at least cosmetic inspirations. I should hope it does more than just cosmetic inspirations. It's hard to have any cosmetic or thematic similarities to Alice in Wonderland, because if Alice in Wonderland has a theme, it's that what if stuff was stupid and made no sense, you know? Like, the Duchess is literally a character that Lewis Carroll created because he was so fucking sick of, ooh, I love this shot, that's so good. Because he was so sick of everybody constantly talking about the morals in a story. Like, a story can't just be a story for story's sake. It has to have like some sort of moral and lesson. And he got so fucking mad at that, so he created a character that just constantly tries to find morals where there aren't any. It's very good. Remember, Alice, defeat. And a fucked up end of a show pad. Remember, Alice, to defeat the Jabberwock, shoot it until it dies. Thanks. Thanks, Cheshire Cat. That's very helpful. What if you had Cats the Musical? However, the Cheshire Cat was there also. Now, I haven't seen Cats the Musical, either version of it, so I can't really I can't discuss it that well. But you have like all kinds of little cats with funny names, and then also the Cheshire Cat, you know? And it's like, ooh, what if instead of a Jellicle Cat, you were a Cheshire Cat instead? And you just started leaving your grin in places where it's not supposed to be. I think it'd be funny. Ow. Then he also got fed up with people asking for the answer to the Raven writing desk riddle and gave a nonsense answer to shut them up. He definitely got annoyed with that. I don't think we ever got a concrete answer. But lots of people have thought of potential answers. The best of them, I think, being Edgar Allan Poe wrote on both, because he wrote about a raven and also wrote on a writing desk. So he wrote on both, you know? Now, of course, you could argue that that answer is also kind of, you know, elementary, you could say, because if there's one work of Edgar Allan Poe that everybody knows, it's The Raven. And it's like, come on, don't you have something? But I'm being stupid. I'm being intentionally stupid. What was the riddle? What did they have in common, or what is the difference? No, what do a raven and a writing desk have in common? How is a raven like a writing desk is the exact phrasing. Cats the Musical with the Cheshire Cat talking to the audience would go hard, actually. That would be fun. That would be fun, you're right. I'd love to get high and watch the movie and see how bad it fucks me up. Which one? Which movie? The Cats movie? That does seem like a good time. I like the theory that it's never written back to front. Oh, whoops. Raven is never written back to front. How about a writing desk? How's that the same?
They say a cat has 9 lives, Alice. I hope you have as many.
More, actually. Well, sort of. If yeah, I guess. The Raven is about a man going insane because a bird kept saying skill issue on his windowsill. Actually, he said it on I believe a bust above his door. Like he opens the window and the Raven flies in and then takes place on above his door. Aside from that, yes, you are completely correct. That is 100% what happens. And it's really good. Like, say what you will about, like, oh, well, that's the only, of course you would know that one. That's his most famous one. It's really good, though. It's a really fucking good poem. Have you actually ever, Jesus fucking Christ, hold on. Have you ever actually read it? It's, like, really good. A bust of Paris. But was that a bust of the Greek hero? Or a bust made cheaply of plaster of Paris? Good question. Was it a bust of Paris? I don't even remember that. How fun that, like... You might imagine that, like, in the time of its writing, anyone of the time would have known what he meant with a bust of Paris, but that might just be, like, culturally lost. Which is very interesting to me. Yeah, or a skill model of the city of Paris. That's also very important to consider as an option. Imagine you're just having a quiet night and a jackass bird comes into your living room and started going, "Dead wife, Molly." Dead wife, wasted life. I think it would strangle the bird and then eat it to gain its power and start flying around and making fun of people for their dead wives instead. And I would go to Silent Hill and I would have a great time. I like the idea that in Carol's answer, that being because it can produce a few notes, though they are very flat and it is never put with the wrong end in front, and Carol allegedly spelled it Nevar instead of Raven. It is... Oh yes, it is Nevar. Okay, yes, I think I have heard of that, but I also seem to recall maybe reading that was never actually confirmed that he actually said that. I'm not sure though. But yes, it's Nevar with the wrong end in front is also quite funny. It's not confirmed. No, it's not, right? But I have heard that one as well. Where do I go? Anyway, it's okay. I'm up here. Do I have, like, to hit a switch or something? It's widely rumored. Yeah, but you can make as many rumors as you want out of a dead guy. And they can never confirm it or deny. I'd prefer if he just never answered. Oh, hello. It just seems better to me, you know? If there is... Because the point of the riddle isn't for there to be a riddle, it's simply to have, like, some other wordplay, you know? Because then Alice goes like, I think I know the answer. And then they go like, oh, do you think or do you know? Like, well, that's the same thing. It's like not the same thing at all. That's like saying I eat what I see is the same as I see what I eat. You know, like, oh, hey, dude.
Presence here is unwelcome. We have a mission to complete, and you are an intolerable annoyance. Some like it hot, but no one likes it this hot.
Shut up, dude. Little shithead. In the first game, you also encounter the Dormouse and the March Hare, who have been imprisoned by the Mad Hatter, who is doing terrible, terrible experiments on them and taking bits of their body off and replacing them with robot stuff, which is fucking awesome, but not in the way he does it, you know? The Simpsons version of the Raven... Sorry, what? The Simpsons version of the Raven is surprisingly good. Don Castellaneta takes it 100% seriously while doing Homer's voice. Alright, wait how I get here. You gotta put that one in streamer talk. Ow, ow. I wanna know what you mean with the Simpsons version. Is that in one of the Treehouse of Horror episodes or something? Ow. Ow. Rodent posting. Potato Elemental, thank you for your egg. Oh, that's a floating egg below that one. Oh well. Oh, I'm missing two. That's unfortunate. A Queer Oddity and Muzzle Flesh. Thank you both, and apologies for the late eggs. I'm sorry. There we go. All men are mortal, but if all mortals were men, then Plato would have been right about plucked chickens being men. Yes. Yes. Exactly. It's the same thing. As the I see what I eat is the same as I think what I eat what I see. I know I think the answer. Insert picture of that guy looking like he's about to use some psionic abilities. That's fun. Beep. The Simpsons version was in the first ever Treehouse of Horror. Isabel Jones guest narrates the film. Man, I don't recall this. I've definitely seen it, but I guess it's a very long... There was just like a moment. There was a moment where I was like, hey, what if I went through and watched the whole Simpsons? And I didn't get through all of it, unsurprisingly, but I did it. And then there's also just been a couple times where I just like watch a bunch of random Treehouse of Horrors. But I don't remember that particular one. I'd like to see it again, though. I think men are actually plucked chickens, and we need to...
Well, strictly speaking, the Hatter needs them. Well, it really doesn't matter. I'm going to crush you.
Man, you're not good at this. You're not really good at your little villain dialogues, huh? I like this sort of a boss fight. Okay, I'll do that later, I guess. I think men are actually plucked chickens, and we need to work hard to give them feathers again. That would improve the world, methinks. Using estrogen, very good. I do also like that the Hatter's arms here are being used on this pot that we're kind of fighting against to like open up the underside and pour lava and stuff. I think that's a very creative little thing. And it's efficient, you know? Actually using the arms for something. Very good. Whee!
The path less traveled is now impossible to negotiate. You can't reach me. No, not at all.
No, not at all! I suppose it doesn't look very easy to traverse. Guess we'll go around. Can I just... No, I can't jump from here. That would have been fun though. I don't... Ow! Ow! Stop it! Ow! Stop! Ah, darn. Ooh! Okay. Shoutouts to the Mad Hatter who up getting mercury poison. Click like. He loves that shit. He put it in his tea. Seems plenty traversable to me. Does it? I would love for you to tell me how. Maybe if I go from over here. And nope. I do think that the Disney Dormouse voice is iconic. I'd have to hear it again. I don't recall what it sounds like. Is it very pipsqueakerish? Very soft? I would expect it to be soft. They're asleep the entire time. Or pretty much. I'm not like forgetting mechanics here, am I? Feels like I'm missing something. It's very eepy. Right, should be. I think walking across would work out well enough. Would it? See, I'm not so sure about that. It's like a switch or something, which I'm missing. I wonder if I can upgrade anything yet. Yes, I can. I could upgrade the pepper grinder, which would probably be pretty good. I'll upgrade. I'll upgrade the gun. Yes. And look, it changes appearance a little bit too. Doesn't talk about treacle though. Then what's the fucking use? What's the point then, you know? Never in a million years would I have expected a Wonderland adaptation to reference Some Like It Hot. It's a bit weird, right? It's the same way. It's like with the iPods being called iPods. It's like, why are they called that? Why are you referencing the iPod? It's very strange to me. How do you get this memory? Nope, not like that. Ah, here we go. Some health would have been nice too. Still don't remember what the bottles are for. Maybe you get just like a big tooth bonus if you get one. Or rather, if you get all of them. In fairness, when Disrupt the iPod has been a thing for a decade already, doesn't that make it even weirder? It was neither relevant in the time that the game was released, nor was it relevant in the time the game was set. So who are we, you know? What are we doing here? We're supposed to jump in it? No. Maybe? No. That's crazy. There's red hot lava in there. I think they were making new iPods still then. It was 2011, so possibly. Or no, wait, was it 2011 or 2016? No, it was 2011, right? Yeah, it was 2011. Yes. Okay, I'm just gonna see. I can't imagine I have to jump into the pot, but I am positioned very well for it. Well, you know what? Let's just... Oh, well, never mind. I think I might actually be able to, because the top of that, of the interior, was cooled. So let's just give it a try. Just gotta wait a really long time. And a little longer. And... yep. Okay, so this works and is also definitely not what you're supposed to do. Oh, okay. Oh dear, okay. Someone clip that, please. I want to look that back. That's very funny. I'm glad the music changed and the enemies still appeared, so it looks like we did activate whatever trigger was necessary. Probably good of me to jump onto the earlier platform. That probably helps that I like walked in here to help trigger it. And thank you, Maz, for clipping. Those pots disappeared. Did I already kill those somehow? Well, now we're here, so... What now? I just noticed how the edges of the screen crack like glass. Like if you're in this game through the looking glass. Oh! Yeah, I wonder if that's the intentional inspiration there. Because that is cute. If that is true. Even aside from that, it just looks good. But now, what do we do? Still can't get to the dormouse. I don't see any switches or anything here. So... Uh-oh. Oh. I feel like we haven't gotten any closer. I feel like we have to go this way, but can I shoot that thing? It looks like my reticle turns red, but nothing happens. Whatever happened with that child that we saw during chapter 1? Is that gonna come back, do you think? I actually super don't remember what to do here. Help. I require assistance. If someone were brave enough to look up a walkthrough for me, I would be ever so grateful. It was very walkable. Yeah, that's what you say. There's no way. See? It's definitely not very walkable. Gets small. It's small. Oh, fuck. I'm a stupid idiot. I forgot about that. Thank you. Thanks, Dr. Rudigy Numpad. Thank you, Doctor. I'm so silly. I forgot about this feature. This little mechanic. Yay, Alice. Look at her go. So that's what you were supposed to do. And now we're here again, but this time through more legitimate means. And it tells us to pepper the thing. But nothing happens, and I wonder it's because I sequence broke. Uh-oh. Dormouse all, ow, fuck, she got small. Yeah, I think this is supposed to be... I think I fucked up. I think we have to restart. I don't think I triggered that. Oh, where are we? Oh, this feels like a significant while ago, huh? Damn.
Monsieur Cat has 9 lives, Alice. I hope you have as many.
Just had a delicious bowl of oatmeal. Nice. Congratulations. Healthy and nutritious, I think. Oh wait, I can upgrade my pepper grinder because I undid that by restarting. Old meal, the meal which is old.
I have consumed the elder meal.
Go. Got the meal that makes you old. Old and wise. How's the gaming? You having fun, Queen? I am having fun. I forgot about a mechanic and thought the game was being really obtuse, but I just forgot about a mechanic. And I was talking about that too. I was like, I feel like I'm forgetting something. I was right. See, I should have just trusted myself. Really, I knew what was going on all along. I just knew enough to know that I didn't know something, and it was true. But having a good time. This game is so cool, so fun. I'm streaming again after my long vacation. It wasn't that long. You know when people say like, oh, I need a vacation for my vacation, and then people like make fun of that? It's like, have you ever like had a vacation where like every single day you have something planned and you're in an unfamiliar environment, you're doing a bunch of physically taxing activities and stuff? That takes a toll on you mentally and physically, dude. You need a vacation from you need to plan in good rest days as well. And then I come back from my vacation in Germany and it was wonderful. And then I immediately go see the Midnight Life and it was fucking awesome. And then I go to a friend's birthday and we play a TTRPG one-shot that he bought, and it was pretty bad. I mean the one-shot. He did a great job. But the one-shot was pretty bad. But like we laughed about it. It was good. It was a good time. You know? And only then, starting Sunday, I was able to rest.
Your presence here is unwelcome.
So, you know, you gotta trust. I just trust my gut when it came to oh no! When it came to that, I was missing mechanics. But yeah, vacation. If you have a vacation, make sure to kind of make sure to have some rest days. It'll do you good. I know that you're gonna be like, oh, I want to do so much. I want to do all of everything, and it's like, yeah, me too. But like, if you do too much, you die. You know. You don't want to die, do you? Oh my god, the way your hair moves when moving down. Go down again. Wait, hold on, I need a better camera angle for that. That looks funny. Ow, ow. You! Go. I wonder, because I'm pretty sure... maybe not, maybe there's not. I thought there was a way to replay previous levels, and I wonder if you could just farm teeth in them and immediately get all your stuff really high level. Probably not. Yeah, you do. I'm gonna come kill you about him. It's the sensible thing to do, Dormouse. I'm sure you'll agree. Get the tooth. Oh, no, small. Get small. I have to kill these orbs again, the boltfly nests. There we go. Go. Ooh, this way. And you'll see. Oh, fuck. And you'll see now when we go up there by getting small. Man, oh, I'm such an idiot. They even put these flowers here so that you go small and see it, and I just like, I have such a habit of just like going beep on those things and not even paying attention that I didn't realize at all. I feel very silly about that. Oops, I missed my jump. I was like, I can bypass the stream of lava. Hashtag teeth. So true. Hi, dude. No, the other one. That one. Thank you very much. I love when a game's like auto-targeting system is just like so weird. It's like, this enemy is definitely closer, but they're like behind you, so we won't focus on that one. But like some games auto-targeting. Ow! Oh fuck! Hello. Can you not? Can we fucking chill? Fucking die. Hello, go. There we go, that's good. Get a little bit of distance, kill you first. And there we go. Ah! It opened! That's strange. If it gets triggered by killing all the enemies, you would think it would have still happened, because like I did feel like the pots weren't like, there were pots up here before, right? And then sequence broke by standing on top of that thing, which weird how easy that was. Honestly, very strange how easy it was to do that. But I did that, and then the pots were gone, and I was like, I guess I must have killed them already, but I don't recall doing it. It seems like something I wouldn't have done because it would have wasted my time. But then I guess I must have because they're not here. So what I think happened, right, is they they spawn those pots there. Then if you go this way, they despawn the pots and then spawn new ones in case you'd damaged them, you know? So that they have full health again. But I guess those two are not the same trigger. They have a different trigger for some reason, I don't know. And so when I came here, the pots didn't get spawned, so I couldn't kill them. And so I could not defeat all the enemies, is my guess. Or maybe I did actually defeat those pots the first time and something else went wrong. Who's to say? Anyway. Ba-ba-ba. It's such a staple, video game staple. A little lava flow with platforms on it like that. Not always lava, it can also be water. Maybe even toxic waves. If you're feeling spicy. Alright, shithead. Muzz, look away, I'm about to kill one of your brethren.
Temporary setback, a minor hindrance, a trivial impediment. I'll just move along.
Or not, never mind, you're good.
Later, Alice. You'll never stop our grand plan.
An evil and nefarious grand plan. I love stopping those. Now what do I do? Ah, okay, yes, of course. Now I can get up there. I'm so bad at noticing, like, changes in the environment that my actions cause in a video game when they do, like, a little cutscene for it. I just blank out during those for some reason. I don't know. Very strange. These levers on here are very funny. The way that they're just clipping into each other and sticking out and stuff. That's really funny. Anyway, toxic waste, more like wasted toxins. Let me drink that stuff so I get superpowers. Aren't we all thinking that? Trans girlies are always going to the toxic waste disposal site so we can get superpowers and like better boobs and stuff like that. Now let's go down the chute. Oh, or let's walk down the chute and then jump down the chute instead of just hover down it. Yay! Hello, Heather.
Mobility will make a nice change. Expect no thanks until I'm completely reconstructed. No resting on laurels, chiffoniers, chaise lounges, mean folding chairs, stools.
I want the Forbidden Mountain Dew. You must break into you would go there where they do not want you to tread. Boobs are a superpower? You know what? I'm inclined to take that one at face value. Boobs are they're super as hell. And they can be quite powerful, besides. So yeah, I'd say so. Yes, there's a small random minutes before hours. Exactly, thank you very much, Bun. I was actually just about to call it quits here. Let's see. Okay, I was reminded to myself I have to put a thing on here. I'm reminded to myself and to all of you, chat, to help me remember. I have to put a funny little bomb on this and then run over there. Yes. And then we'll go retrieve his eggs. So just a large reminder that it's been 4 hours. Holy shit! Whoa! What? Hey, hold on a second, dude. Does the thing work right now? Yeah, it should. Okay, we'll try it out. So try it out. Does Zoom work? That's an important question. Do a big reminder. Do a meme thing. Big reminder for me. In the meantime, that'll be the end of our first. Oh, it works! Yay! That'll be the end of our first Alice Madness Return stream. Fuck it. Thank you. Thanks for reminding me. Thank you, my darling. That was my girlfriend doing the reading. Fucking awesome. This game is so steeped in style, and I like it so much. I think it's a really good way to kick off the Spooktober month this year. I always like it so much. I like so much to just do a bunch of spooky games, some horror games, just some spooky themed games. I like it so much. I'm having so much fun. I'm having so much fun. I had so much energy this stream. It's kind of crazy. I thought I wouldn't. I thought like, oh, I'm so tired. Oh, woe is me. And then I get on. I'm like, yes, I get to play this game I love. Let's fucking go. I've been waiting for like 2 weeks to stream again. I'm here again. I fucking love it. So a really good time, you know? I hope you guys liked the game. I hope you had a good time. This music's so good. Alive in Wonderland, so true. I'll be back with it next week. I think the same day, but let me just do a little check. No, on Tuesday instead. I'll be playing this. But before that, I'll be back in 2 days' time to play Subway Midnight, which is a... I don't know too much about it. I know it's an ooky spooky game about being stuck on like an endless subway where every card is like different scary or something. I don't know. It's got a funny little art style. It's got like that thing where like character with, you know, there's like a Billboard Sprite Renaissance, you know? What's that game called? Here Comes Nico or something? You know, it's like that, or Demon Turf, TURF, just so we're clear. It's like that, you know? With that kind of like fun hand-drawn art style as well. So should be a very good time. That'll be on Friday. So hope you can see you guys there. Now, I'm gonna look for a raid target. You guys think of a raid message. And that'll be the end, you know? Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-da-da, ba-ba-da-da-da, ba-ba-da-da, ba-da-wow, ba-da-bam. Okay, let's raid Aohal, who is playing, well, is going to be streaming Haunting Ground, her first playthrough. But is playing a what looks to be a charity event game against cancer, which is fun. I don't know about this. What a fun little combination of things. What if the raid message is the entirety of Jabberwocky? Can we do that? Well, we can at least do like one verse from it. Hold on. Hush. We can do like a verse from the Jabberwocky. I don't know if we should do the entire... We shouldn't do the entire thing. That's like too much anyway, I feel. We'll do this part, but I'm gonna edit it so that it maintains my own personal girlification of it. Here you go. There's the raid message. You can remove. Hold on, let's remove the quotation marks. Actually, that's not that fun. There, that one. That one's the raid message. Now, raid Aohal. For those who don't know Aohal, she's super wonderful. She's been on my channel a bunch. She's super fun. She's super nice. Very, very, very pleasing model and such. And just really cool and funny. So, thank you guys so much for coming. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Hope to see you again soon. Again, next Tuesday I'll be continuing this game. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. Bye-bye.